Well, hello and welcome to the Men Don't Cry big charity live stream.
Yeah, let's get a round of applause to start.
Round of applause in the studio. Round of applause in the studio.
That was good, that was good, that was good.
We are so excited and so privileged to be here. We absolutely have been so excited for this. But first of all, just to start us off, obviously I'm Charlie Towner.
Louis Morel, as always.
And we want to talk about our charities first.
We do.
Because they are the reason we're here.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk a little bit about your charity first?
I'd love to, mate. So, charity I'm obviously representing on my lovely t-shirt today is YoungMinds. Now, YoungMinds is a charity who supports young people in our community, and especially in the UK. They do amazing work all across the country, supporting people in need, giving young people another outlook to maybe express themselves, and even if they do loads of stuff around the UK, and it's really, really important work. Now, you'll see later on in the show some of our favourite clips from them, but yeah, they're a brilliant charity and we couldn't be prouder to support them tonight.
Yeah, I think it's really important that we, you know, that we're obviously young people still, just about.
Yeah, just about.
And you know, YoungMinds are such a fantastic charity, and that's a key demographic for us. I know, like a lot of you guys out there, you're young adults, teenagers, that sort of thing. So that's a charity that can impact you. Yeah,
it does amazing work. It gives people outreach. It's building community centres for people to walk in anytime. They don't need an appointment, because that's a big thing. You know, people have to book appointments and it's 6 months in advance, and a lot of the time you need help and you need it now. So YoungMinds have got a brilliant initiative to try and build more places where young people can walk in anytime, any day, and get the help they need. That's really important to us, and if we can help make any money for them, then that'd be all worth it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So I'll talk about a little bit the top I'm wearing, as you can see, the Men's Mind Project, and you'll be able to see it on the screen in a bit. And the Men's Mind Project basically is it's a great charity from my local area. And they're a charity that was started by someone that wanted to basically open up a dialogue and give a platform for men to go and speak about their problems. So they run support groups, they support people within their community, and your money tonight will go to help people, particularly men, that might not be able to access that support other places. Yeah. There are small charities. We've got a bigger charity, we've got a small charity. So we're representing both sides of the charity spectrum here today. And no, I just couldn't be happier about the two charities that we're representing today.
When this idea first arrived in our tiny brains, we decided we wanted to do a live stream, but we wanted to make sure that we're continuing conversations like we try to do in our podcast. That's always been our aim. We want people to engage with us and maybe talk themselves to people. You know, that's what was. But we wanted at the same time to make genuine, tangible change in our communities. Now that is what tonight is all about. I mean, we've got these two amazing charities, and with your help we really can make a difference in communities, and we can see it happening. With these buildings being able to be open, with these initiatives that the Men's Mind Project are making in our local community, especially for us being boys from Kent, that's going to make such a big difference. So tonight is all about making an actual change in our community 100%. With the money we can raise.
Yeah, 100%. And with your guys' donations, this is what the show is all about. Yeah. You guys donating if you can. £1, £2 will be amazing. Just for you to contribute, and you know, if you like the sound of these charities and you want to help people, then that would be great. Yeah. Should we talk a little bit about you know, the sort of different levels, maybe, if people do want to donate a little bit more money?
Yeah.
Okay, so tonight, guys, this is how you can be involved in the show and be interactive, okay? So we have almost, I would say, like a tier list of different rewards, you would say, if people come and donate. So you can see it on the screen here behind me.
Here we are.
So basically, guys, if you want to donate £5, if you want to donate £5, then we'll be able to put your name on our top here, on our lovely YoungMinds top, and we will write your name down, hold it up to the camera.
A shout out, if you will.
Yeah, a little shout out. Yeah. And then whoever donates the highest amount, if anyone wants to donate a large amount, then we'll be more than happy to send this to you.
Send that to you. It's a little memorabilia of the night. I mean, it's going to be a special night for us. I mean, it's a really great cause, and you get your name written, you get, you know, shout out a mate, or that sort of thing. So get it on the shirt, and you never know, it could be sent to your home 100%. If you're lucky enough.
Now, I think people will be a little bit confused about the middle one, dance break. Now, people, I think that £20 we'll talk about in this tech, but I think the dance break is basically, no matter what we're talking about tonight, no matter what the topic, no matter what the severity of the topic, if you guys would like to donate £10, me and Louis have to do a horrible, embarrassing dance break.
Now,
so that's always fun.
Some of you lovely viewers at home may have seen me and Charlie dance in a club or two in London. It's worth £10. I mean, it's an interesting sight, and I really am dreading this one. I mean, we could be talking about anything as jokey or as deep as we like, and if that goes off, we have to start dancing.
And we'll talk about maybe a few of the guests that we might be having throughout the evening, but if we do have a guest on, they also have to join in.
Yeah, they will be joining us.
If you know any of the guests that will be coming on, if you recognise their faces, you want to stitch them up, then that's the time to donate.
Exactly.
The last one, I mean, it's a bit self-explanatory, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But it's going to be wax strips, which I'm not really looking forward to. And look, we're not acting here. We're being genuinely serious, as you can see. Yeah,
I'm absolutely bricking it for this one, mate.
And look, I know you ladies have to usually go through this. We don't. I've never had to do that before. I'm not looking forward to doing it.
My legs are so hairy.
Hairy. His legs are way hairier than mine. So if you guys do want to make a massive donation, I mean, £20 would be a huge donation. Then we will be getting wax stripped on our legs.
Awful.
So
I'm really not looking forward to that, mate. I don't know about you. I mean, the dance break. £10. £10 is something that I don't want to dance for, but I will, and we have to. The music will go off, and we will start dancing.
Yeah.
We've been practicing. Me and my good friend Harry Morel, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
We're usually dance partners in the club.
Right.
And he's been teaching me some moves. So, fingers crossed, you guys will get to see that. No promises.
Kind of sounds like you want a dance break.
I mean, what's all sort of practicing for? And £10, that can make such a difference.
Yeah,
so
it's a small price to pay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was going to ask, how are you feeling? Because we're always very honest with you guys at home. We're not going to try and BS you. But how are you feeling? How have you been feeling today?
Right. This event has been one of the biggest sort of dates in my calendar for the longest time. We have had this plan for a very long time, and we're finally sat here doing it.
Yeah.
And you will have seen me today. So something about me is that when I get nervous, I completely shut down. Like, I can't talk to anyone. I really find it hard to sort of engage with people. And we were on the way to the studio, and your words were, "Oh, mate, you got to cheer up when we get there. Yeah. You're miserable."
Yeah.
And it's because I was just nervous. That's how I get when I'm nervous. And yeah, we're very different. So you're a bit more chatty. You sort of like get a bit.
I think I almost force myself to be excited and energetic.
Yeah.
I think I do force that upon myself, because if I'm not, I'll be exactly the same as you, where I have felt very anxious. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you guys. I have been feeling very anxious. But we're here now. I'm so happy to be here, and the way I'm looking at it, it's an absolute privilege to be here. I mean, to be able to be given this platform to raise money and to have people watch our stupid faces for the live stream. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So thank you guys for watching. I mean,
those feelings have now gone. I mean, I was feeling really nervous, and the cameras started rolling, and it's gone. I mean, I cannot wait to get going. We've got such a fun night for you guys. I mean, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And I want to get going. So I don't mind. I don't mind the feeling of nervousness. I mean, we've had to do it, and now here we are. I mean, let's just have a good show, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
What do you reckon? Bit of a Q&A?
Yeah, we'll do a Q&A, 100%.
Yeah.
I think we've got some questions. So basically, guys, I think a few of us have, a few of the audience members have put in a few questions for us. So I think we're going to have some questions come in from the...
Oh, you're joking. You're joking. You're having me on. You're actually having me on. Get waxing, lads. Keep up the good work.
Cheers, James.
Right. Context. James is our housemate. He's an evil man, apparently. But thanks for the donation. We really do appreciate it. We want to make that clear. We might be groaning, but, mate.
Rock, paper, scissors it?
It's got to be done. Right. I don't want this. I want you to get this first one. Get it out of the way.
Rock, paper, scissors, go, yeah?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. On shoot. Ready?
Fine.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes! Come on!
Okay,
that's
right,
a relief.
Right, fine. Let's get done. Let's get it
People,
done.
I don't think you understand. The people at home. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Where am I putting them? I'm putting them up here. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, mate.
Oh my god. I'm nervous.
We've got some instructions here. Slowly peel the strips apart. Can do. Here we have it. Here we have it for everyone at home. Here is our lovely. So I'm peeling this side apart.
Okay.
Ooh.
You don't even know what you're doing.
Apply what? Yeah, I don't. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing. Apply one strip to your skin in the direction of the hair growth. Which way's your hair? Wait.
I think you're meant to warm it up, mate.
I'm warming it up with my hands. Here we go.
See, we don't know what we're doing. We have absolutely no idea what we're doing.
Well, that's what this is all about, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers, James.
How warm do you reckon it has to be, Charlie? How warm do you want it? I'm making it pretty warm.
Yeah, that's warm enough.
Oh dear. Okay, right. That's pretty warm.
Of it as well.
That's pretty warm. Let's get it on your skin.
This is probably going to hurt even more now.
So I pull it apart. Right, using the outwards round tab, apply to skin in direction of hair growth with the curved tab pointing in the direction of your hair growth.
So
hold the tab.
Curved tab pointing down. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got one in the bin. Am I already throwing one away? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's here it goes.
Oh, sugar.
Oh my! Right, I'm gonna give it a good old pat down.
Right from the curved tab, I think you go down.
No, I go up. I go up. I know that bit.
Oh.
People at home, we are about 10 minutes into this live stream, and this man is already losing some hair. This is what it's all about, Charlie.
Right, just
my good friend.
Do it sharp. Just do it.
We're going to do it on 3, okay? Ready? People at home, you ready?
Okay. Fine.
1.
Yeah.
2. Where's our close-up of that? Oh my God!
Okay.
Do the lovely viewers at home want to see the damage done? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
Oh yes. Tara Turgoose, what a legend.
I know I'm an enemy of the Turgoose household, but...
Great presenting, keep up the good work. Well, here we
guys.
Go. Okay, so I get my...
I've gone, mate, I've gone from up here, I was on cloud 9.
Oh, the show's gone out the window, ladies and gentlemen. It's just going to be wax strips.
We had so much planned for you. Right.
It's just going to be wax strips the whole time. I'm fine with that. Tara Turgoose, what a legend. Oh my God.
My God.
This could be bad.
Right, and just for context, I've got quite hairy legs, if you look at them. Look at that. I never thought my legs would be on TV, Charles.
Fantastic.
Here we go. Right. Oh, where do I want it? I want it on the calf. I want it right on the calf muscle.
Okay. So rip from the curve bit, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, I've warmed this one up good.
Have you?
I've warmed it up well.
Right.
Okay. Right. Leg. Up here, please.
Oh, mate.
Okay, so the curve strip up the top, right?
Right on the baldest bit already. I don't. No. Right, on the back here.
On the back. Okay.
Oh my God. All right, proper rub it on there.
All right.
Oh my God.
This is just gone. This show's gone. Guys, we had stuff planned for you.
No. I'm not being funny. We had a full running order for this show. We had so much planned, and within 10 minutes, gone.
You've hijacked it.
Let me move. Oh my God.
So I'm
Charlie, I really don't want to kick out of you, but yeah, you got to pull up from here.
Okay, right. This is what £20 gets you, okay?
Thank you, Tara Turgoose.
Thank you, Tara Turgoose. Thank you very much. Shall we? Can we get that? Lovely.
And I've still got wax on my leg. I've got wax on the leg.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I don't know how...
£5.
we got a £5 donation. Who's a £5 donation from?
Oh, Max van der Voort, mate. Thank you.
Brilliant, Max. I'm going to write your name.
Thank you.
I'm going to write your name.
You get writing. I'm going to try and clean up my leg because it's still got wax on it.
So this show has completely gone.
Let's go season 2. Ooh, thank you, Max. I mean, we can only hope. I'm trying to get rid of this wax. It doesn't seem to be coming off. So that's going to be fun for the rest of the show.
Just bring this shirt up. That's what we've got, Max. Absolutely massive.
Mate, you've got to give it a VDV. Give it a VDV.
I'll give it a VDV.
Because that's what he deserves.
Right, so I think we've got some questions from the audience.
We might do, mate.
Oh
my God. Oh my God. VDV, mate. You've got to give him a VDV. Oh, okay. Oh, VDV, right. What a man, though. Thank you for the £5, mate. We really do appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Max.
Van der Voort, if you didn't know what VDV stands for, he's in our football team. He's a lovely guy. We really do appreciate all the work he's doing for us.
Show's gone down the toilet.
Oh, mate, already. Already. He's...
right.
Oh, what now? Guys. Oh,
Dot.
Dot, that's my dog. That's my dog. My dog wants us to dance. Charlie, let's do what we're doing. Oh my God, my leg. Oh my God, my jeans are sticking to my leg. Oh my God, that's really nice.
My leg hurts. My leg really so much pain. Thank you, Dot.
Thank you. My dog must manual. Someone worked out how to use Just Giving. So thank you, Dot. I'm assuming that might be my dog. I mean, that is the name of my dog.
This is absolutely ridiculous, guys.
Oh, my denim is sticking to my.
Obviously, it's just gone out the window now. Our whole presenting thing has just gone completely out the window.
But guys, should we maybe bring it back? Thank you so much for your donations. This is
5 minutes.
You get to see us make absolute tits of ourselves, but it's for a great cause.
Yeah.
So,
exactly. Right, so
we can only say thank you.
For the 5th time, I think we have some questions.
Oh, I think we might do.
I think we might have some questions from the audience.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we want to pop them up, and we'll have a look at the we'll have a look at some of the questions that you guys sent in.
We love our viewers. As you can see, they make us do lots of lovely things, and we couldn't like them all. So, some questions. We've done questions in each of our episodes. Yeah. So. Should we get some questions going?
Yeah, 100%.
I think so.
Get some questions going.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't got any on the screen at the moment, but I think
I can ask you a question. I'm a fan of the show.
Okay, fine. You're a fan.
So, Charlie.
Yeah.
What has been your favourite episode to film so far? Of the 4. So this is season 1. We've done 4 episodes.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite?
My favourite episode. Do you know what? It was the first one.
Yeah. What was that? Sorry for the reminder for you at home.
So just to remind you guys at home, the first episode was grief, which is obviously a massive one for me. You know, I think because it was our first one, we was a little bit nervous. But when we got into it and when we started filming and when we talked about my dad and that sort of thing and my own experiences with grief, I just think that's when I started falling in love with what we were doing. And the response from you guys at home was absolutely fantastic. It was so nice, and it's on. I think it's on over 1,000 views now. So it just shows that it's obviously resonated with people. So I really, really liked that episode. Yeah, I think I know what your favourite episode is.
I think you might do. When we first pitched the show, you wanted to do grief really badly, and I really wanted to do masculinity. And masculinity is still my absolute favourite. I love that episode. I think it's an episode where we actually really connected with each other in a way that we had so much to relate to with each other that maybe we even hadn't spoken about. Yeah. And I've had and I know you have as well, that episode has given us such an amazing response in what people in actual in reality have come up and said to us. Yeah. I've had people at parties in uni, just in public, say I listened to the masculinity one and it's really I had someone tell me that it's helped them connect to their brother again, who maybe they hadn't spoken to in a while. And for me, that's what this is all about. I mean, opening conversations and beginning other people to think about topics that we cover. Yeah. And that's, to me, amazing. So, yeah, masculinity. And it was a great episode. It was funny. It has my favourite moment ever, our clip about the mystery man. That's my favourite clip. It gets me every time. Yeah. So,
I mean, it's quite embarrassing that is one of our... It's my turn, isn't it?
It is your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn.
I don't know why I'm upset, because this is actually quite fun for me.
Also, we don't like this person very much. So.
Tyler.
So what does it say?
And what's he saying?
Proud of both you boys and proud to call you my mate. Well, sorry.
We may have just said we don't like... We love
I was joking. I was only joking.
Right. It's waxing time. Thank you, Tyler, for the £20 donation, giving me the chance. Oh my God, it's so stuck on my leg. To wax this boy's leg.
Can we just appreciate the calves? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be too vain here, but
I'm not being funny. I get called El Carfo, so.
Deary.
We are wasting a wax strip every time. So should I like just put one on me as like a precaution?
I don't know. No, I think we're. I think we'll get someone to go get some more. At
This is this is warm. It's nice and warm. So where's your preferred spot, mate?
Oh well, I don't care.
Wherever, mate.
Okay. Don't care.
Is that where you've been waxed before?
I went.
No,
you went there.
Okay.
No, this is different legs.
Different leg. Okay, fair play.
I'm trying to spread out the love. Well, anyway, thank you, Tyler, for this. Really appreciate it,
mate. The money goes a long way.
It does go a long way. Look at that. What a calf.
That's your shin, mate. That is your shin.
Well,
there. Happy with that?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Let's get a lovely view. Oh, that is the wrong way around.
Oh my God, you put it the wrong way around. You put it the wrong way around, didn't you? You've got one job.
Oh, mate, I'm just saying, you left quite a bit of hair on mine.
Is this going to hurt more?
Pull it from this bit, this little tab.
So our floor manager's just telling us what to do, because some idiots put it around the wrong way.
Who would do that, mate? That's actually so stupid.
I might not be. Do you know what? I might go home.
So,
I might shoot
Tyler,
off, guys.
Yeah, we're done. Tyler, I'd like to thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm sorry I cocked it up by putting it the wrong way around.
Just do it. I'm shaking.
Okay, I'm going to do it with two hands because I feel like it's going to give me more leverage.
Yeah.
Tyler, up the boys. Oh, that was clean.
Oh my God.
I think I might have a career in this, you know.
Oh my God.
Because I seem to get a really, really good coverage every time.
Why do people choose to do? I don't understand. You left hairy. Why did you choose to do this?
Like a
Why
baby.
would you ever choose to do
like
this?
Like a baby.
I don't think that's ever going to grow back, you know.
Well,
I don't even have a lot of leg hair anyway.
There's not much hair coming off.
I know.
I don't know what you're complaining about.
Can you see?
Thank you, Tyler.
I'm red. I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating.
Thank you, Tyler.
We really.
He's shaking.
Yeah, I'm shaking.
We really appreciate the donation.
Oh yeah, love it. Cheers, Tyler.
That's 3 wax strips already, and we're 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long show.
Yeah, I thought I was going to enjoy this show, but maybe not. Oh well.
We've gone to all this effort just to get waxed. You know what I mean? For a good cause. So, should we go on to another Q&A question?
Yeah, sure. Let's go
because
on to another Q&A question.
I think I answered my bit. You answered your bit. Yeah. So you're saying depression.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, grief. Depression was a good episode, though.
Depression was a very good episode. So, I think another one of our questions was like, what's the best thing like that we've experienced about having our own podcast?
£5. James, he loves it.
Right, I'll write this and you can answer my question. Okay. What's the best thing about having our own podcast?
So, the best thing about having our own podcast is because of the podcast that we do. Oh, how long is the stream? Gotta budget my wax strips. Oh, honestly, mate.
But we might cut it
your
short.
donations are already really appreciated. Just give us lots of dance breaks, or write your name loads of times. My favourite thing about doing the podcast and having our own podcast is, the impact that we've seen with other people. So our friends and family who have, it's maybe opened up a lot more conversations that we otherwise may not have had. I also think, oh gosh, what was that? Oh, it's just Jamesy.
It's just James again.
It's just Jamesy, just letting us know to write it down. There he is. Yeah, James, it's written down.
You're on
okay,
there, mate. You're on there. Don't worry. Calm down, James.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, I love the fact that it's given me and you a platform to open up with each other. Yeah. I mean, we always have spoken to each other, but I mean, with this, we've been able to talk to each other about things we may not have got to, and to have our conversations help others. I think that's the best thing. What do you reckon?
100%. Yeah, I think the interaction with people and just having sort of topics that we wouldn't normally discuss. Mrs. Perry.
Thank you.
Cheers, Mrs. Perry.
Charlie, what do you reckon your little hoppy one?
Oh yeah, the hoppy one.
That one.
Oh, we're getting some dancing.
Our floor manager is loving this.
Floor manager loves it.
Right, and that's enough.
That's enough. I hope that was worth it, Miss Perry.
Mrs. Perry, wherever you are, Thank you. Oh,
thank you, Mr.
Proud
Barry.
of you all. Keep at it. Love, Mrs. Men's Mind.
Oh, brilliant.
You're too kind.
Of course, yeah, thank you. So
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoyed that dancing, because that was one of the ones we practiced earlier.
Yeah, we actually did practice that one.
So I don't know how much better it's going to get from there. I think that might have been the best we have.
No, so going back to what we were talking about, I mean, it was... Yeah, I mean, the interaction we've had with people has just been unbelievable. And like, you guys will know who you are. The people that have messaged me and talked about how, you know, something we've talked about has changed their perspective on something or anything like that. I mean, like, you guys just, you know, you don't understand how much it means to us when you message us and you message our Instagram or whatever and just say, you talked about so-and-so today. And I didn't ever look at it from that point of view before. I mean, that's just, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's opened us both up to be a bit more sensitive about our feelings and other people's feelings. Yeah. I mean, I know that we've spoken about like empathy and all that sort of thing. I think doing a podcast and having Mark L.
All right, Mark.
I'll get right on this one. Yeah, you can talk about what you're thinking with this answer. Well, to this question.
I mean, I've already answered the question.
Yeah.
Wax his eyebrows off.
That's a bit strong, Mark.
It is a bit harsh, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's any amount of money you could donate to make me.
We're going to stick to limbs for tonight.
Yeah.
Mark. Mark the sadist L.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, obviously, as I've already said, just the response that we've gotten from you guys has been absolutely fantastic. And you know, I'll let you in on a little secret. Me and Louis had a target for the first episode, and our target was we wanted to get 100 views, and it's sitting on 1.2.
Yeah.
And our motivations for wanting to get views is not really, genuinely, be honest with you guys, it's not for selfish reasons. It's purely that we want more people to start talking like
more conversations.
Yeah.
And Mark, although we're not going to shave any eyebrows off, you have got your name on the top.
There you go. We might have to start making these names. I mean,
we might do. We've got the back. We have got the back, mate.
Max got a good big one.
Max VDV, but he deserves it, mate. Look at.
He was the first.
Have you seen the man? He's a man mountain. Yeah, I genuinely think it has really helped us talk to other people and make a genuine impact in the community.
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
I can't remember.
No, guys, my legs are getting tight. You didn't even give us a name. This is just horrible. This is like groovy. I hate my life. I'm going around the chair. My legs are really hurting, so I'm usually a bit better than this, but my legs are aching a bit. I mean, you have made us do wax it.
Look at that. I can't even do it. Right.
Oh,
my legs hurt.
Legs are getting old nowadays. We're in our 20s.
I feel some sort of like tweaking in my knee. I'm not even joking. Great, keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Anonymous.
Very much.
Genuinely, this stream might kill me. My knees are really hurting a bit.
We're on our way out.
I'm 20 years old.
Yeah.
And my knee hurts so much.
Should we go on to another Q&A question, mate?
Yeah, let's go on to another question.
What have we got? What have we got for us?
What have we got? What questions have we got?
Big questions deserve big answers.
They do.
I mean, if not, shall I just ask you a question? Because I've got so many to go, mate.
Fine, Louis. You ask me a question.
Okay. You spend a lot of the time behind the camera.
Yeah.
Right. You're backstage. You do a lot of lighting and that sort of thing, and you're directing.
Yeah.
How is it being in front of the camera for a change?
I do like it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? There's a different level of stress for the people at home that, you know, maybe are not in the industry. When you're behind the camera, there's stress because you want the show to be great and you want to be doing your job properly. And it's the exact same thing with us, but our job is so different. Yeah. It's less technical. It's more about being on here, having a good chat and being ourselves. And I feel like sometimes behind the camera, you can't be yourself. You have to be very professional. Yeah. And on here, we can mess around like we're doing now.
As you've just seen us make a fool of ourselves.
I mean, it's not even a comparison, is it? I mean, obviously it's so much more fun being on the side of the camera.
Yeah, I mean, I do camera work, so I'm used to like framing the people up, and being that person in front of it is amazing. Oh, Tyler! What's the message? Well, get Tyler on that shirt. We'll read it.
Let's get him on the shirt.
Has he got a message for us?
He might have another message. I mean.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I'll do it. Sure. I owe Charlie all this from unpaid football money this season.
Yeah. So I manage a football team, and I'm in massive.
Just a little accent for you.
So there you go.
Oh, that's in the locker. If anyone wants a portfolio, you can do an accent.
I'm finding it really hard to. Right.
Yeah, you just got to do it slowly. The question being in front of the camera, I mean, being in front of the camera is so different. I mean, we're used to being behind it and seeing all the technical side, and now we get to sort of be in front of it and be the main centre of attention.
Yeah.
For a good cause though, so it's all worth it. I reckon, I don't know about you, mate, I reckon we do a little checkpoint, because have you seen how many donations have been coming through? People want us to suffer.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to do, man.
Let's just quickly show Tyler his little, there's Tyler's little name. There he is. Oh, let's get him on there. There's Tyler. So, should we do a little catch up as where we are?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I think that might be nice.
I'm really looking forward to this.
Ooh.
I really want to know how much money we've raised so far.
So do I, and I mean, there's been enough wax strips. You might think we might have moved up a little bit.
Well, you'd hope so, yeah. I mean, the audience also don't know how much money we've raised in general. So.
Should we have a little look? Should we have a little drum roll in the studio? You ready?
Are we ready for a drum roll? Can we do a drum roll?
2, 1.
Oh,
Look at it, it's going up, it's going. Where's it going? It's like pointless. Hey.
Oh.
No way!
No way have we raised that much so far.
Amazing, mate.
That's
£694. That is genuinely incredible. Incredible. Thank you so much to everybody at home.
That is amazing.
Really can't express how many people's lives this will change. It will genuinely be so impactful, and we couldn't thank you enough. So, £694. I mean, that's a lot of wax strips, don't you think?
Mate, that is just ridiculous. I'm not, guys, I'm not lying, and I'm not acting or nothing. That's it. You made me speechless on a live stream. So.
That's what
I'm not. Men don't cry in it, so I'm trying to get emotional. But that's just ridiculous.
Mate, the support we get is genuinely. It warms my heart every time, and it really makes you realise how the good in people, you know, and what this money can do. This is an amazing piece of money. What can that do for so many people's lives?
So much. We got another donation.
That's anonymous. Does that mean 20 seconds of dancing? 20 seconds of dancing. We're hearing it in our ear. Right. For the cause, mate, should we do a little tango? I think it's only right. It takes 2 to tango, and it takes 2 £10. Right. No, get me on my hips.
Okay. This is really.
This is intimate.
This is probably the closest I've ever been to Louis. Spin you? I'll spin you.
Oh, spin me.
Spin me. Oh, right, and then
give me a little dip.
Oh, what's about that? No, it's all right. We're so bad at this.
And
we've been so bad at this.
I hope you're happy with the money.
I hate doing dancing. I actually hate this.
You know, we said we practiced.
Yeah,
it's not really coming into fruition, mate.
About 3 or 4 dance moves. We didn't expect.
We've already wasted them. We've already expended all of our dance. We just did that, mate. We just did that live.
Yep. In front of, I don't even know how
There's no going back from that.
That's on the internet forever. That's going to be memed, I think.
So, you saw how much we'd raised. £694 last time we checked. That's incredible.
It's ridiculous.
Now, obviously tonight, you've not seen us raise £694. Right, we've had a couple bits in the works beforehand, haven't we, Charlie?
Yes, we have, yeah. I mean, a few days ago, we did a little bake sale.
We did?
Yeah, we did a little bake sale, and I mean, I think the initial idea was, you know, let's go out there, let's sell some cakes, we sell it around our university. But what we did is we sort of turned it into a bit of a competition.
We did.
One of us is more competitive than the other.
I wonder who. I struggle to not be competitive, Charles.
Yeah.
If I'm given a chance to be, I will be. And I took this bake sale ever so seriously.
Yeah.
Should we have a look?
Yeah, I mean, let's have a look. I mean, yeah, okay, let's do it. This is our bake sale that we did the other day, a competition of who can raise more money. So let's have a look, shall we? Cool.
Right, so we are here in the lovely Ravensbourne University. We are selling some cupcakes today for YoungMinds and our other charity.
Yeah, the Men's Mind Project.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is me versus Charlie. We're going to be in a competition who can sell the most cupcakes. We've got this lovely QR code on our back. Very nicely done. And what we need to do is I'm going to run around the building. I'm going to go and try and see as many people as I can. Might even go outside. And Charlie is going to stay here for the first hour.
I'm lazy, I don't want to.
Yeah, he's going to sort of let them come to him. That's his strategy.
Yeah.
He's let people know where he is, and that's what he's going to do. I'm going the other way. I'm going to run around. So, without further ado, Charlie.
May the best man win.
I will.
Okay. See you later.
See you later. What I'm thinking, I'm already 5 up. My good friend Tyler Evans, he gave me a fiver earlier, so I think I already spotted some people on floor 2. I'm gonna go head over. And it's for charity. How can they say no? How can they say no?
So I can start selling it.
Go for it.
Lovely. Aaron Jones, do you like cupcakes? Cash or card? Well, basically we just ask them to donate to our thing.
Oh, no. So this, as you may know, is our lovely sound op, Niall Baker. Now, he... you can absolutely, you can. So there's a QR code on my back. If you scan that QR code, you can donate straight to the live stream.
Oh, my phone's in the gallery.
Oh, that's... Look, come back to me. That's a good start, though. That's a good start. We're going all around uni. Would either of you two like a cupcake? Oh, joke. Oh, I see that. I see the temptation. I see that, and it's for young minds. It's for a good cause. You're walking away. Oh. Maybe like that's a no. That's a. Yeah, I think. Well, Charlie's planted upstairs on the floor 4, so I might head up there later. I think this is all positive. This is all positive. Who can I? Louise. My good friend Louise. Hello. As you may know, we are doing a charity live stream tomorrow night. And we're working with YoungMinds, which you can see plastered. Well, this is collateral.
Got me mate Baz here from the football team, and he's going to help me sell some cupcakes. Now, what we're going to do is a big group of people over there. What Baz is going to do for me is Baz is going to go over, use his salesman skills, and he's going to try and sell a few cupcakes. You ready?
Let's go. I'll try it. Okay, right, let's see which one you bring in.
Yes.
You don't pay for charity? No. Would anyone like a cake to donate to YoungMinds charity?
Caramel. The donations, you can donate whatever you want. Okay, cool. If you guys want some, we'll be over there. All right?
I think I go into the studio. Do you want some cupcakes? Do you want some cupcakes? Cupcakes? Oh, we've got a green light. Hello, Ethan. Am I going to be on the show? Mum, I'm famous. Mum, yeah!
Student escort. These high.
Maisie, would you really want to annoy Louis and buy cupcakes for me instead of him?
I would like that.
Let's go then. Right, you got to scan this.
Okay.
Scan that on your camera, and then where in the description you will put sold by Charlie. Not sold by Louis, sold by me. Yeah?
Yeah. I'm a student. What do you expect from me?
I'm definitely going to win. That's literally put me well in here.
See, I don't think Charlie's got a hope. Sorry, guys. Have either of you ever heard of an elevator pitch? We are working with YoungMinds today to sell cupcakes. If that's something you guys might be interested in, we're selling them. You scan my back. It's donate what you can. It's all for men's mental health. We're being dotted around the building. So if you see us walking around and you fancy a cupcake, maybe not in a lift because I know it's a bit intimidating. It's a bit strange. But yeah, maybe come get a cupcake later.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
That was awful. You got to go unorthodox. I don't know what I'm doing.
You can't use that as an excuse.
What?
want to know the most damning thing about it? Is that fucking Joey still did it. Or he came in, even though it was pretty clear we were rehearsing.
That's out of order from me.
No, I expected that from you. I didn't work.
I wouldn't have done that to you. How you doing, mate? You alright?
How's it hungry?
I hope you got that.
Hello. Sorry to disturb you. Do you fancy we're selling cupcakes for YoungMinds, if you fancy one.
How much are they going for?
It's donation, so whatever you want.
Whatever I want?
Yeah, whatever you want to give. Is absolutely anything at all.
What if I was to buy all of them from you?
I mean, that's absolutely up to you.
So if I gave you 20 quid to get all of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do we do it?
Just, so I've got a little QR code on the back. And you're a goon, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, lovely stuff. Thank you, mate. Have a nice day. You spotted my jumper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you still got that jumper?
I do, yeah. I'm real, mate. No worries. Thanks, man. Have a lovely day. Cheers. I reckon part of me could have sold them more, but I've got 8 minutes. So to get those out in that one go is amazing.
Hello, Louis. You alright?
How's it going?
Well, I think this is really unfair.
Why?
Well, I've raised loads of money, right? And I think it's unfair, and I've got Baz here, and we want to go outside the O2 and sell some of these, so we need you to come back.
Well, I'm coming back. Charlie. In this world, life's not fair. I've been allowed to go out. And what's going out? What have I done? What do you reckon I've done? I've sold all my cupcakes. All my cupcakes are gone. And he's hung up. Because ultimately, I fucking smashed it. I've smashed it. I smashed it. I took over the studio show downstairs and got everyone to donate.
Hello.
Oh, real. I mean, what? Well, that's just part one of the challenge.
That is part one. We've got part two coming later.
Oh.
The question is, who raised the most?
And who's on our show now?
Oh,
We've got a guest.
we have. Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's Leah Saunders. It's producer Leah.
This is Men Don't Cry's own producer.
This is the magic behind the screens. Now,
Not that far, but okay.
we are in front of the screen. We ramble at you guys every time, and without Leah, none of that would be possible. So, isn't it cool that we can have her on the show to show you what goes on behind the screens?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, for the people at home that maybe are not aware of what exactly a producer does, what is it you do?
I basically do everything to make you guys happen. So make sure you've got your kit, you've got your running orders, what you want to talk about, your questions. Make sure obviously it looks nice. You've got the right people to make your sound okay, because obviously on a podcast it's really important. And obviously just kind of get you all organised to make sure that is a thing and that happens. And so as boring as it kind of doesn't sound, but it isn't boring, but kind of admin. James, man! This Cheers Mate money is getting him somewhere.
This is big bucks. Oh, what's the message? How much for Louis to shave his head? I'll do it. James, mate.
You'd have to get down to Chiswick, mate. You'd have to get down.
Here's a little preview for you. Obviously, I'm not going to do that.
So it's got to be Leah.
No amount of money.
Yeah, surely I have to whack
your turn.
someone.
My
Leah's
turn
got to do
as
it.
well.
Where is it? Where are they?
James,
Okay.
man.
Right, let's do it, man.
Oh, I'm going all on the left
this
leg.
is
I'm going to have one
fantastic.
really hairy
I'm
right
just going to
leg.
get out of the way. I'm just going to chill back and watch this. This is lovely.
All right.
That's the same. That's the same one.
Oh, it's the same one?
He's
I hope it
rattled
is.
me. He's rattled me.
I hope
Right.
it's the
Right,
same one.
I'm going down here, okay? Down here.
Okay.
You're gonna have to sit.
It's just below that one as well. That's gone red.
I've not done one before, so because I.
Oh, that's kind, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, so which
good.
way?
Did you come on? Did you set this up?
I didn't say it.
You pull away from the other bit. Pull
Other way,
apart
other
the other
way.
bit.
Okay.
I made that mistake on Charlie's leg.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
Leah.
guys, obviously we do appreciate the donations, but
Are we ready?
This is
We're
getting a bit
really loving
ridiculous.
having
Are we
you on the
ready?
show, Leah. Really
is
couldn't
what I
thank you enough. Oh, not on the front, not on the front.
Let's
No,
go.
no,
It's on the
no!
It's on the front.
Oh.
It's on the front. It's on the front.
Leah,
Right.
Leah.
Ready?
You're
Are we ready?
taking the piss.
Oh wait, no, not on my jeans, not on my trousers.
Not on the nice shirt though. Let's go into the viewers at home.
This bit, yeah. Right, ready?
Oh,
Are you
Leah, you've
ready?
done it the wrong way as well.
I don't.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Leah. I love you so much. Go. Ah! Oh!
Look at that. Who am I looking to? Look at that. That's a lot of hair.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Look at that!
It's all right. It's all right.
Look!
And that is for never
Okay.
having a schedule
Guys.
for Men Don't Cry.
That's payback.
That is payback.
I don't know if we can get any sort of close up on that. Oh my
bold. That is
God,
bold.
Mate,
That is
that's not growing back for so long. Oh,
That is bold.
I'm glad.
Oh
Careful
my
on the
God,
table,
look at
careful on the
that.
table.
I'm glad.
oh my God.
My God.
I'm so
Oh,
glad. you're not doing that to me,
Maisie,
'cause that's horrible.
Maisie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I understand if you break up.
Okay.
Oh my God, right. Mate, it's not me.
Who's
It's
not
not
the guy
me.
that's
Mine
loud?
I wipe my hands of it.
A wax trick for Louis
Louis
Turgoose with love, Nanny
Ooh.
and
Oh,
Grandad.
it's for you.
Oh,
That's for our cameraman.
it's for the cameraman.
Is it for the cameraman?
What
Is our cameraman
happens?
coming onto the show?
Is our
my
cameraman getting his legs
Oh my
waxed?
God, he's on his way.
Oh,
Is our cameraman coming on
my
the show?
Someone
God.
needs to get a camera.
Turgoose, mate.
Oh, is our cameraman
Turgoose.
Louis Turgoose, everybody?
I'm saving your leg.
Come down.
Why me?
No,
Because it's your show.
come here. Come here. Take a seat. Take a seat,
I'm
Louis.
a bit
Take a
in
Louis,
I'm shaving
Louis, come sit. Take a seat.
I'm
Take a
shaving
seat.
his leg.
Fine. Fine.
Come on, sit down.
Fine.
Charlie, you don't actually have that hairy of
I know,
legs.
it's fine. Right, come on.
Right,
you gotta
let's,
do it.
let's get this sharpish. Let's get this going. Go over there. Go over there. Let's get you set up, mate. Oh my
No,
God.
I'm shaving his right.
It couldn't have been anyone else, could it? This is, by the way, sorry, people are going to go like, who is this? This is our
This is
cameraman,
a style of
Louis.
rough cut, mate.
I am
it's
on the show,
rougher.
actually.
Yeah.
I was in the other VT, actually.
Leah, it's been lovely having you on the show. Thanks for being our producer and waxing my leg.
Yeah, I mean, we had questions for Leah. We had a running order, and now it's not happening. I guess we're just doing this
Here we
instead.
go. Here we go.
Oh,
Louis.
I
I bet you
hope
didn't
we
warm
put
up.
on
that
that
strip.
wax street.
So
strips
you've
being
got to
built.
put this
I
going
don't
upwards.
want to touch this thing.
Oh, let me place it. Let me place it.
Oh,
Let's get
There you
it
go.
there.
gotta get it right.
No, it's fine.
Right, you've got to rub it. You've got to rub it. Right, rub it. Give it a bit of heat, and then from here, you've got to pull up.
Okay.
As quick as you can.
Okay, thank
Quick
you.
as you
It's
can.
fucking hilarious.
I would like
Sorry.
to point out that was my
Mate.
parents who...
Mate, it's all right.
I mean, this is
all right.
meant to be
Ready?
Leah's
You
segment,
can
but
pull
I
that
guess...
now. Easily pull.
Alright, you ready?
On 3, 2, 1, wax!
Oh, that one really hurt. That one really hurt.
Oh, mate.
That one really hurt.
Mate, it's
Look
been a
at that
pleasure.
ball, that is
It's been a
ball.
pleasure.
God.
Which camera do I put this?
Oh, look, give it to me, give it to me. That's memorabilia for the show. That's
get
going
framed.
right here, okay?
Oh,
Well,
Louis,
I'm
thank you so much for being with
camera.
us.
Sorry.
Get back to camera.
Yeah, back to the camera, mate. Thank God it's not me.
Thank you, mate.
I escaped that one.
Thank you.
Number 20
Marnie
pounds.
Taylor, what's this one saying?
It was £20.
Oh my
Give
God.
Louis Turgoose behind the camera a wax. Louis, get yourself in this seat.
Oh my God.
Get yourself in this
Get
seat, Louis.
back.
You've got to get. He's running away.
You know what?
It's a charity.
He's
Louis,
running
it's a
away.
charity.
Louis, it's a charity. Get yourself
No,
in the
do you know what?
seat.
Do you know what? Do you know what, guys? Do you know
Right,
what?
fine.
Do you know what? Because I'm such an amazing guy, I'll take one for him. I'll take one for
Okay,
you.
okay, fine.
Louis,
I'm not gonna.
I'll
I'm not gonna.
I was going to say we could do mine, but I haven't got everything.
Leah.
I mean-
I want Charlie. I think Charlie needs one.
Okay, so Leah,
Yeah,
while we
after
get
Yeah, we should get you some
don't have any
more
more
stuff.
yeah, so
What about the leg?
what's it like working with us?
Yeah.
The wax strip says it all. As much as you're unorganised, and I mean, I'd love to say that
That's
it goes
polite.
as smooth as it looks, but you're all unorganised, aren't you?
No,
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
No.
Yeah, you are. Where's season 2?
I mean,
But
is that-
it is great. You boys have let this happen first. I'm going to let this happen, then I'll give you my really nice
Leah,
answer.
do you want to come do it? Because you did one to me. Do you want to come do it to him?
Oh yeah.
Let me give his leg a little hold.
Because you
come
both went on
round.
holiday and messed it all up. So
Well, I had a lovely time in
Ready?
Croatia, if I'm honest.
ready?
I hate this live stream.
Oh, she didn't give any warning.
No warning.
No warning.
Ruthless.
She's brutal. That is the Leah Saunders way. Okay. Oh mate.
Ruthless.
Oh mate.
Right.
Right.
So, back to my
Back to the
lovely
questions.
answer.
It's been some lovely waxing.
So-
What's it like trying to work with us?
It is something like both of you are my bestest of friends. So working with my two best mates is always going to be bliss. It's always going to be fun. As much as sometimes I have to get my bossy boots on and be like, guys, we actually need to film an episode, like make some time. The impact that you guys have had has made all of it worth it. The stress of trying to get the studio booked
Yeah.
or get your kit booked or, you know.
I mean, you are amazing when it
But
comes to that.
all of that, it's so worth it. Just seeing also how much you guys enjoy it,
Oh,
and
you must
obviously
sit
because I've
buzzing.
seen you, because I've obviously known you before Men Don't Cry.
Yeah.
Seeing like your passion for it is lovely. and as much as when obviously you're filming, I'm sitting there listening to the unedited version, should I say?
Yeah.
It's lovely, and just to see how much you guys care about one another and the kind of difference you're gonna make. Yeah.
Okay.
Love
well,
it.
no, that answers it all for us.
Yeah.
How have you? So you literally just what mentions it. Have you seen us develop through this podcast?
I've seen you way more become way more comfortable.
Yeah.
Because obviously you let yourself be really vulnerable to whoever. Like you've opened yourself to be so vulnerable in front of some people that obviously you'll never probably ever meet.
Yeah.
And that's a nerve-wracking thing. I couldn't do it. So like I couldn't do it. And that's why I'm so commendable to you guys.
Thank you, Leah.
But it's like you let yourself be so vulnerable, and you naturally through episodes, I think you could see it. You're more comfortable talking about it, and I felt like the first episode was very presentery, but now it's more like you are having a chat, and that was your initial want for this, because it is just two blokes in a chat. And you've just massively opened up a little bit more, and I think that's only made your episodes better, and that's obviously proof of your success.
You mentioned it earlier. Like you've known us before Men Don't Cry. So tell us a little bit about like the origins of us guys, like how we met.
When I was the weirdo next door for Louis, we lived together. We lived together for the first year. Me, Louis, and Charlie, all at student accommodation. However, unfortunately, my luck always. I lost my voice when I first moved in, so I was the weirdo that didn't meet anyone because
I used to get a scuttle past my door, and I used to run to my door like, where is she?
I physically couldn't talk to anyone. And then me and Louis weirdly were on a Zoom call, because me and Louis did the same course. And we both heard the same weird noise outside our door.
We did.
And then realised we were neighbours.
Crying or something.
Yeah, then realised we were neighbours. And then I met you through Louis. Didn't actually know you was Charlie Downer. I thought you was Rory Swift. I don't know if that's an insult or not, but and then obviously it grew from there. And I guess then Creative Capital happened, and we've only really blossomed from there.
You've always been our biggest fan, like throughout, like helping us getting through things. Like there's never been any time where you've said no to us, which is always like so. It's
the point of a producer to try and make your crazy ideas happen.
Yeah, exactly. we have so. New 500 from Dave, Alice, Daniel,
Will, and Callum West.
Who's this?
Wowza.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's get them on the shirt. Right,
let's
Charlie,
get a few on.
Charlie, you start writing. Yeah. Okay.
So just to wrap up this segment, Leah, we always ask. We're going to ask all of our viewers if they could leave one little piece of a little message to the audience.
Yeah.
What would it be?
Let me write Dave's name, and I'll get back to you.
Right, I'm on to Daniel.
We'll be doing this throughout the evening. Every single guest. Just to finish off our little guest segment, we're going to ask them a little bit of, I don't know, like a little bit they want to leave with the audience, just a little message. What would that be?
I'm ready. So, my message to you guys. Never be afraid to do what you want to do. If you want to make something, and I guess I'm saying this from a producer point of view, if you want to make something that you think is going to make a difference, chances are it probably will to one person. If you are scared of doing it, just think of the impact you could have. And obviously, talk about your mental health. Don't ever suffer alone. And that's my little message.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant message. Well, obviously we're raising money tonight. We've already raised so much money. I think we're going to go and show you guys a little bit about YoungMinds, which is one of the charities that we are raising money for. So here's a little video about YoungMinds. So I hope you guys enjoy.
When I hear the term self-care, I believe it's putting yourself in the best mental position that you possibly can be.
Doing what's best for yourself and not really what's necessary for other people, putting yourself first.
Thinking about things that make you feel nice. It could be a face mask or doing your nails at the end of the day, or it could be about journaling or connecting with a friend, anything that makes you feel happy and more fulfilled inside.
Taking care of yourself is just being yourself.
Self-care is different and comes in different forms for different people.
I practice self-care by keeping fit, like playing basketball, like you said.
I pray.
We've been revising for exams this week, so we thought we'd go out today and take a break. Yeah, exactly.
I like to sing a lot, so it's just to be around people singing and getting praise for that.
A lot of the time when people think of self-care, they think of putting on a face mask and having a nice bubble bath, stuff like that. And that's, in the media's eyes, considered feminine. So most men wouldn't do that.
The urge to be masculine kind of deters you from self-care, because self-care is seen as a feminized thing.
Or sometimes you might feel like you don't deserve it.
So self-care doesn't have to be expensive. Go to the park, go for a walk, you know, do something that is free and easy and makes you feel great after doing it.
To anyone with borderline personality disorder or ADHD will understand that we have to write a lot of lists and we have to really work on ourselves for years and years and years, even to take care of ourselves to the minimum extent.
Do guided meditations, good at meditations help you get to know your inner self as well. People love TikTok, there's a few TikTok that show you how to do it. And a simple search on how to do self-care, how to do journaling, you can get started, just that.
Take time out of your day to focus on that. That helps block out all the things you should be doing, whatever. Just focus, peace, calm.
Recently, I was broken up with and I went through a rough couple months in my life and I talked about it, and it really helped me get past that, and it really helped me focus on what I should be doing for myself, and actually changed me for the better, actually.
It's all about just smaller steps. You're not trying to get to the end result straight away. Just do smaller things. Even if you want to set like a routine, start like even just getting up in the morning and making your bed, get up at a set time or before a set amount of time, and just build it like slowly. It only doesn't take a day.
Keep trying every day, even when you fail, even in the smallest of ways, even if it's just giving yourself an objective and a goal. Please just keep trying every single day.
When we feel good about ourselves, it's easier to deal with life challenges. When we feel negative about ourselves, it can be hard to think positively. You can start to feel that you don't matter, that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve help, but none of these things are true.
We all have negative thoughts sometimes and tell ourselves unkind things. But how we talk about ourselves affects who we believe we are. So if you're having a difficult time right now, here's a trick that you can try at home. Find a quiet space and imagine yourself as a child. It might help you if you have a picture of your younger self or anything that reminds you of when you were younger.
Think about all of the things you want to tell this little child. You want them to feel okay, you want them to feel loved, and you want to tell them about all of their good qualities.
Remember, this child is you, and you deserve as much kindness and praise as you did when you were little.
Every time you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, remember all of the kind things that you said to your inner child, and remember that they still apply to you today.
You deserve love and kindness.
You're not to blame.
You'll learn from your experiences.
You're brilliant.
And you will get through it.
When we struggle with our mental health,
it can be really hard to get the help we need.
But the earlier we get support, the more effective it is.
Before we hit crisis point.
That's why we're asking the government to fund a network of early support hubs across the country.
That are local and easy to access, with no appointment needed.
Providing mental health support to all young people when problems first emerge. In a warm, welcome environment where there's no judgment.
Some hubs already exist, like this one in North London. Now it's time to build on these successes with consistent long-term funding.
Take action and ask your MP to support the
Fund the Hubs campaign.
Thank you.
That was brilliant. That was really good stuff, to be fair. That was really good. Just to let you guys know, we have managed to get all of your names on the top. They're all
down the bottom. You've got the ones we just added.
They're all there.
You have been there. The Wests.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And we're also joined by someone, aren't we?
We are. We are joined by someone. We are joined by Mr. Niall Hayes.
That's me.
Mr. Niall Hayes. Little bit of round of applause in the studio, please.
I actually recognise you from the bake sale.
No way!
Really?
I think I did. I think I might have sold you.
You guys have like a podcast, don't you?
Brilliant.
So, Niall, you mix our sound, don't you?
I do your sound, I listen to the podcast, do all sorts.
And so think of it, you are our #1 listener. That's a big status to hold, Niall.
#1 biggest listener is our sound guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he sort of has to be.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I mean, you're a big listener for our Spotify, aren't you? I mean, what is your favourite episode?
I think my favourite episode would have to be episode 4. Just because I thought it was a really touching issue, and you both were very open and genuine, and you really brought the sort of matter out into the open.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah, so that one's depression, wasn't it? So that is, I think, probably our best episode today.
Maybe our best in terms of content.
The content, and like you said, like we tried to be as open as we can and be honest when we're talking about things, and that's what we always try and do. And we're really happy you enjoyed that, mate, and glad that it could, impact you.
And maybe the reason why, because obviously you listen on Spotify, right? You don't watch YouTube, you listen on Spotify. Is there a reason why you listen on Spotify, obviously, other than being a sound guy?
Just because, it's easy.
£10. Oh, here he is! No! Get boogieing, mate.
Moves in.
Get dancing, guys. Proud of you.
Whoa. Hold your fire. We've got a message to read first. Get dancing, guys. Very proud of you, brother.
Yeah.
You're smashing it, mate.
You're smashing it.
Oh, amazing, Emma. This is my girlfriend, by the way. So we're up to 20. Dance if you want to cook us dinner. I'm not. I cook you guys dinner enough.
We get back 100%.
Guys, this is getting serious now. Thank you, Steph.
Steffi, well done. Well done, all involved. Really good.
Oh, we're up to 30 seconds,
Guys,
mate.
This is just ridiculous.
30 seconds. Andre. Right, Andre's part of the team.
He's our director.
Hello from the gallery. Keep up the great work, lads. Oh, boys, this is 40 seconds to go.
No,
you came on to the guest. You're now dancing. What are we doing? I reckon, right? Get a little two-step. Let's get a two-step going, all right? You're in the club. Where are you from? What's your name? Yeah, got a drink in hand. Yeah. And then you're...
Charlie, you're so fit!
Oh, sorry, mate. I couldn't hear you. Say that again.
Jaw swinging. All right. And then we're going to set up for the goal swing, boys, yeah? So you ready? Okay, first test the air. What's that? Where's the wind blowing? It's blowing eastwardly. That way.
Also, in memory of, not memory, my brother put in a donation. This is his favourite move. It's called the lawnmower. It's ready, and go.
Can I bring you one?
Cooking dinner for Maisie and Emma.
Oh, Maisie and Emma! You're welcome.
You're whipping it out. What are you doing later?
I don't even know how long we've got to go. Dishing it out. There's your dinner. There's something vegetarian. Vegetarian. There's a bit of meat for Emma because she wants it.
I can't do it anymore. Is that 40 seconds?
It might be. She's got a little two-step.
It felt like longer than 40
That's it.
seconds.
That's it. We're done.
Well, that was...
Oh my gosh. Why did we... Do you know what?
No, that was impressive, mate. I think that's our best dance yet.
Thank you. On the spot. Not expecting it.
This is...
And that's why. Look at that.
The legs for it.
Just before we go to the next question, I really want to know, guys, do you think we'd have got all these donations if we haven't said these really embarrassing, stupid things?
I don't know. Because we're going to run with it because my legs are getting waxed and I'm dancing for the public.
No, I was asking you before we got rudely interrupted by people donating to charity.
Thank you so much for donating.
Just give the people what they want.
Yeah, exactly.
So sorry, we were just going to ask, like, why is it that you prefer listening to watching? Because I know there's a lot of people out there that have said the same thing to me.
I think just because we're all busy people, we're all doing things, and it's good food for thought that you can put on when you're at the gym, you're going from A to B, you're doing something, and it's the sort of thing you can listen to on the go.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, I listen to mine on Spotify. I don't watch podcasts when I have them. I think it's nice, and we really appreciate the views. But I'm exactly like you, mate. I feel like you can just sort of really engage with the conversation, and that's what I like to do. I like to sit and almost pretend I'm talking to them as well. Do you know what I mean?
And it does feel like a conversation that you're involved in. It feels
absolutely.
You're involved in the thing.
Yeah. I mean, so talking a bit about us outside of you being our bigger sister. So you said that the depression episode really resonated with you. Have there been any other sort of things that have really spoken to you, and why would that be?
I think your masculinity one was good because it was a sort of genuine discussion about masculinity. I don't think you guys came into it with any ideas, and you guys had varying views, and you just sort of were open about it, explored it. You know, you may have admitted there's some negative things about masculinity, and you talked about there's some positive things to it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always a topic we've really liked to cover, and we might be doing a part 2. We don't know. There's lots to consider because it's something that maybe doesn't get spoken about as much as it could be. But
yeah, 100%.
No, mate. I mean, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for the dancing. You were wonderful. Last little question.
Well, we'll do the question that we always do. If you can leave anything with any of our viewers today, a little message or anything like that, what would it be?
I think mental health's a journey. It's not a job, and you'll get there eventually.
Mate.
Yeah.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Before I go, that's £5 for the shirt.
Hey.
I like that as well.
And now we are going to cut to a little VT to tell you. I mean, we've already explored what Young Minds is all about. We're going to have a little exploration now as to what the message behind the Men's Mind project is and the motivations. So enjoy this video. It's really good.
Hey guys, just thought I'd come on here and just say hello to all the new members. I mean, I know we've had quite a few join recently, and yeah, so I thought I'd come on here and do a video. I mean, a lot of you guys already on the group know my story, but I thought I'll come on here and basically tell it again, really, and so that the new people get to understand, you know, get to understand the reason behind the group and what I set out to achieve, really. So, yeah, I mean, I've struggled with my own mental health for the past 15 years, on and off. You know, I've had some dark times, but I've also had some good times and all. And then in 2016, just 5 years ago, I lost my dad, and that was probably the biggest downfall for me, because for them 5 years, I was very, I weren't in a bad mental state. Well, I didn't think I was anyway. And I dealt with it, what I thought was really well, up until Christmas just gone. And then that was it. I just had this massive breakdown, and just everything, all my emotions just come flooding out. 5 years worth all bottled up. Never spoke about it, never spoke up, never told anyone how I was feeling. I just dealt with it, let it build up, let it build up. And then come December, bam, big breakdown. Took me a long time to come back round from that, 2 months of therapy to get me back to, you know, myself, really. And then that's when I decided, you know what, I want to help other people open up. I want to help other people to come forward and talk about what's on their mind, and not to be like what happened to me, and to have these breakdowns and where they bottled it up for so long, and to know it's okay to come and talk. It's okay to come forward, and it is okay to ask for help. And I think that's a big, big message that I'm trying to send across here to everyone. You know, my aim is to, you know, target men, because I know men are less likely to come forward. I mean, we are men, and it is a like a bit of a macho man world, you know, and where we shouldn't talk about our emotions and shouldn't talk about our feelings. But that's not the case. I mean, yes, we are men, but we are human as well. So you shouldn't feel like you shouldn't be able to talk. And this is the whole aim of this group. And we have a page as well which is promoting men's mental health, you know, so that people can get a look and understanding of it all over, you know, men and women. And but this group is my biggest focus. We have a lot of new members joining. We have 351 now, and hopefully we're going to continue growing. A lot of you guys are coming now and opening up, and I find that's great. I mean, the more people open up, the more people join and follow suit. You know, and this is great. This is always what I wanted. I wanted people to feel comfortable to come to this group and open up and talk about, you know, their troubles, you know, and ask for help if they need it. I mean, we have people in the group who are trained and who know how to deal with things like this, who can set you in the right path and hopefully get you to the road of recovery. But then if you don't want to go through that route and you just want to talk to someone, there's plenty of people in the group that will, you know, just listen. You know, we will listen to you. And I think that's a big message as well, you know, just know that you can just come onto the group and you can just ask if anyone about to chat, and you'll find there'll be a lot of people that respond to that. And that's great, you know, that's always what I set out to achieve. So yeah, just basically just let you know my story, and thank you all for coming. And I will speak to you later, and thank you for joining.
I mean, it's just incredible, isn't it? I mean, it's so brave for especially a guy to come out and just like tell his story like that, and that's a fantastic video.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's exactly why we're raising money for that charity. That's such an important charity. Yeah. Talking about charities, shall we have a little look at where we are? I mean, I have absolutely no idea where this could be. I mean,
I've lost count of the leg waxing and the names and everything, mate. It's been unreal.
So should we have a look?
Should we have a little? Let's have a little gander.
We'll have a little drum roll in the studio.
Yeah, ready?
Drum roll from the cameraman.
It's going. It's
still
rising.
going.
Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go?
It's still
Gone
going.
past, I go.
No way. No way. You're taking the mick.
I can't believe that. I mean, we should be talking. 936.
Guys, thank you guys so much. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, the show might be going to absolute, I don't know what, with all of these different forfeits and rewards and stuff we're having to do, but I mean, that is unreal, guys.
That's so good. I mean, mate, where's that? Where's that money going to? So we've got some stats from YoungMinds and Men's Mind Project, right? So for the Men's Mind Project, you guys at home, this is where your money's going to. So yeah, it looks like a leg wax, but this is where it could go. So for £20, you can run a group one night a week. £20, that's going to make such a difference. For one night, people can get some support. They can go and have a place to open up about things. It can deliver a talk to a school in colleges, like starting young. And obviously we're working with Young Minds. That's what it's all about. I mean, so this is all for Men's Mind Project in the Kent community, and that's so important for us as well. And it can help find therapy, because the NHS, they're doing such an amazing job, but they have their limits.
Their resources are completely stretched.
They can only do so much. So this money for the Men's Mind Project is so, so important, and we can't thank you enough.
And also, sorry, just to interrupt, with, you know, obviously we always recommend that people go and they go and get therapy and that sort of thing, and they try and go and get help, but I know people personally that have been on waiting lists with the NHS for such a long time, and again, we're not digging out the NHS, they can only do so much, but what your money means, guys, and this is what, you know, this is why it blows my mind that we've raised this much, your money is going directly to helping people, and what we're doing today is directly helping people maybe cut down that 9 months to 2 months, because we never know the severity of the cases that it might be, that 9 months might be 9 months too long, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You need help now, you know what I mean? And so that was Men's Mind. For Young Minds, the other charity we're working with tonight, the money can help with parent helplines, to give advice to parents to help their children, because you know, they're
really
not trained professionals, and you know, sometimes they're just as lost as their kids, and they don't know how to necessarily help them. So this sort of money can help fund their helplines and help give people like staff jobs to give people the help they need in dire situations where a parent is really concerned about their child. I mean, if I had a child, then they're your number one priority, and you want to do everything you can to help them. So a helpline, a place that you can go to get some advice is amazing.
Yeah, and that's really important, I think, for, you know, we've got to remember, like, there is people of all ages watching this.
Yeah.
And if you are out there and you've got kids, like, just know that support is out there. It's finding it in the right places, but that support is out there to be educated on, you know, because the generation or 2 generations above us weren't necessarily educated highly on what mental health means and what mental health issues mean to people. Yeah. And so finding them resources and getting yourself educated means that you can help your kids.
Yeah, and there are trained professionals out there. And so another thing that Young Minds are giving us is a free 15-minute call back from a mental health professional. If you're in a dire situation, then and you can't pay, you can't go privately, a 15-minute call could change your life. It really could. And Young Minds are doing amazing work, and we couldn't be prouder to support them. Their campaign for change last year secured £79 million.
79 million?
For the NHS.
That's
unreal.
I genuinely didn't know that.
And our 900 is, you know, is amazing. We couldn't be happier. They're doing such amazing work, and we could not be happier to give every penny we could to support them. Yeah. So these charities, we just want to remind you guys, in the chaos of leg waxing and all this stuff, it's a great time, but we do want to really emphasise just a massive thank you for all the work you're doing. We could not be prouder to represent these amazing charities.
And it all starts from, you know, even if some of you guys might not have watched all the episodes or anything like that, the reason that the podcast was able to continue is because all of the support with sharing the podcast before we even released it. You shared the podcast, and episode 1 did great, and then we was able to have more episodes. Yeah. And the more episodes means that we was able to say, let's do something for charity. And the money we've raised for charities, because all you guys have shared it, all you guys have viewed our podcast, and now you're viewing the live stream, interacting with us. We're just here, you know, opening
two
up.
blokes, you know what I mean?
And this is the thing that we always want to emphasise.
Yeah.
We've done this with 2 guys, right, who, you know, have been friends for about a year, you know, year and a half, 2 years, and we've just decided, screw it, let's just go on and have a conversation about our mental health. And what that's done is that means that we're in this beautiful studio in London.
We're so lucky.
And we're raising money for causes that mean so much to us.
Yeah.
We've already talked about, obviously, YoungMinds. But from a personal point of view, and I always like to bring it back and try and show you guys why this means so much to me. The Men's Mind Project is based in my area. Okay, so the money you guys are donating tonight is to that cause, and the reason why that cause is so important to me is, unfortunately, my own dad wasn't able to access that support because he passed away before he was aware of the support and when the charity started. So if my dad was still alive and he did want to access that support, this is probably the charity that would be able to offer that support.
I mean, the work they're doing is amazing, and starting young and all that sort of stuff, and helping give more therapy to people to beat the NHS and give them some support. And YoungMinds as well. I mean, like we said, the 50-minute call, that helpline is amazing. And guys, we always want to stress, if you need help, take it. And this is an amazing number. You can read it out.
Take a photo.
Yeah, take a photo, take a screenshot. It's there on the screen for you now. It's 020 7089 5050. That's 020 7089 5050. Now that helpline might just be the last sort of release of pressure that helps someone to get help. That might put them onto a new coping mechanism, or give them some advice it might be for someone else to give their mates some advice. We've all been in situations where we can see people who need help, and if that's something that YoungMinds can help provide, then I couldn't be prouder to represent them.
Yeah, 100%. And also, guys, even if you never find yourself in a situation where you call this number, because hopefully you guys never have to call this number, but even if you don't end up calling this number, your money is going to help that number. Your money is going to help them people.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm just so blown away.
Yeah,
I know I keep talking about it. I'm so blown away by the amount of money that we've raised so far, because that money is just going directly to helping people on that line.
So if you guys save the number, write it down, jot it anywhere you can in your notes, and you never know, there might just be a time where you need it, or your friend needs it, or your family needs it, and it's there.
Or your kids.
That's what they're doing.
Or your kids.
Exactly.
Or your parents, or your grandparents.
I mean, £20 is a leg wax.
Yeah.
But £20 is running a night for people. That's all these different ways of helping, and that's what we want to stress. There are so many different ways to help people, and whether it's a phone call with someone, whether it's helping them get a bit of therapy, whether it's going into school and you're a young kid who might be feeling a bit lost, and someone from Men's Mind Project comes in and says, you know what, guys, look, these are some coping mechanisms. I know what you're feeling right now. I've been in your position, and that's what it is. These charities and these company people are coming in from a place where they've seen it. You saw in the VT earlier, that man is coming from a place where he's experienced it himself.
Yeah.
And so he knows how you're feeling. And trust me, guys, there are people out there who know how you feel and can help you. So these talks in schools, starting young people, I really think the youth is where it lies.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
100%, completely, yeah, 100%. I mean, talking of amazing people and amazing people that work for amazing things, we have an amazing person, don't we?
We do.
We have an amazing person.
This man is... Oh, we might have been...
I think we're going to have to hold...
Nikki, but that is my lovely mother. That's a nickname.
Nikki Boo.
Let's see those moves. Keep up the great work, guys. Thank you, Mum. I really appreciate it. Right.
Nikki Boo.
Oh, Peter Morgan. Now, Peter Morgan loves a bit of Strictly. So, a bit of ballroom, Charles?
I can't do.
So proud of Creative Capital, mate.
Thank you so much,
Peter.
mate.
Thank you so much. We will be getting out the Tango just for you. And thank you, Mum. So, I think without further ado, let's get dancing. Right. Where's our music? There it is. You ready? A little bit of a cha-cha-cha. This is for you, Peter Morgan.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've got your signed floor plan above my bed.
And for
my mum.
Obviously, Nikki Boo loves to dance.
My mum does a little come on, get involved. Come on, get involved.
The mum dance.
Come dance.
Oh, and the shoulders.
Here.
Do the shoulders.
Come on.
We love the dance. We love the dance. Come on, Nikki Boo. Right, that's enough. Nikki Boo's got a money's worth.
Thank you guys so much. And that brings us on to a little bit of a man. Tyler, man. Tyler.
God's sake.
Louis, did you know I'm going to Milan? I didn't. Now, give me Roy Keane's number and I'll keep donating. Strip for Charlie. These are all good options. I don't have Roy Keane's number.
Well,
I may have your hero Scott Brown's.
So this means that's for me? Because he's requested it.
It is, mate.
But it was your turn.
Well, I don't make the rules. Niall wax Louis. Brilliant. Well, Niall's not here with us anymore, but Charlie can wax me. I don't know who that was. Who was that even from?
I don't know. It's anonymous. So hang on. So what we're doing one for
so we're doing one for each other.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll both do one. Fine. Okay. Fine.
That's fine. I can deal with that.
We'll do one each.
Should we do? Okay. We'll do yours first.
No, we can't do it at the same time, can we? Okay.
Should we do it to each other? No, we'll do it to ourselves. Do you think?
Yeah, we'll do it to. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll do it to ourselves.
We've learned. We've felt this before.
Let's do that.
Okay, Charlie.
Give me my half.
My boy. Here is your wax. Oh.
Okay, so it's
crumbs.
This way, right?
Oh, crumbs.
With the curve on the way up, yeah. I don't want to get this wrong again. How do you do it?
Mate, you got to go. So the legs are going down.
Right.
This goes down, and you pull. Mrs. Floor Manager.
Floor Manager, we need help.
Here, like this, downwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
We've got it.
We've got the green light.
Okay.
I'm going on my calf again. Oh, that feeling.
It's worse when you do it
That is the worst bit. The worst bit is putting it on and knowing you're about to be in for a world of pain.
I've got a question for you ladies, and so obviously some of the gents that do this. Is it worse doing it? I mean, obviously we're about to find out. Is it worse when you do it by yourself? Floor manager saying yes, it's worse. Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant, fantastic.
I've not got the heart to hurt myself like this.
No.
Oh,
Want to hold my hand?
Should we hold each other's hands?
Let me come
Right.
a bit closer.
Let me get...
Sorry, I'm going to mess up the shot here. Let me get a bit closer. You ready? Okay. Love you, bro.
I love you, mate. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
I messed it up so badly. Oh, I've messed it up so badly.
No, I've still got loads. And it's very painful.
I've messed it up so badly. Shall I put it back on and take it off again? Oh my God.
Is that a good idea?
Oh my God. You can't see that, but I've got wax all up my leg.
Can I just say as well, guys, because he's hairier, because he's got hairier legs,
Look at that.
Surely it's better when he gets to do it.
Hey, we're taking this in turns here. That is awful.
I mean,
oh my God, right. I've got to get these wipes on me. There's some little comfort wipes.
Can I have a wipe?
You can
as
have
well?
a wipe, mate.
So anyway, what we wanted to talk about is we've got an amazing friend, a beautiful friend, called Harry Laurel. So sorry, I am so distracted by this.
Harry is a very big friend of the show.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He is a big.
Oh, Nathan, mate, thank you so much for the donation.
Thank you, Nathan.
Really appreciate it.
I'll write the name, you talk about Harry.
So, Harry is one of my closest friends. He is a brilliant man. He's way more talented than I think he realises. He's one of the best presenters I've ever seen. He's got such a natural charisma, and people love being around Harry. He is... Liz, thank you, Liz.
I'm famous, Mum, I'm famous. Mum, I'm famous.
Harry, how much to wax Charlie's chest with one strip? How much are we talking, Charlie? How much are we talking? I'll do it. I will do it. It's for charity, mate. You don't want to turn down charity.
40 quid.
£40. You heard it here first. £40, and he's getting his chest waxed on live television. Make it happen,
God's
people.
sake.
Make it happen. Harry is a beautiful man with a beautiful soul, and he's won awards as on-screen talent at the Nasters, which we'll be coming on to in a little bit. He's so good, and he is doing all the graphics for this lovely show, and we couldn't be prouder for working with us. He's amazing. And Charlie, what do you reckon about Harry?
I reckon Harry is probably one of the most talented presenters I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And he's the future of the presenting industry, okay?
You've heard it here first, people. You've heard it here first. I mean, we don't lie to you on this show. We've been very honest. We've been telling you when we are getting donations for our legs, and we won't lie about Harry either.
Yep.
Now, we've also got a little show that is coming up on the Creative Capital channel.
Yeah.
And it goes by the name of Rough Cut.
Yeah.
Now, this is done by our lovely cameraman who you've seen earlier in the show, Louis Turgis, and our lovely vision mixer, Andre, the Doc. Now, those two are big film fans, and they do a show on... Oh, here we go.
Sorry,
here we go.
just to
interrupt.
Nathan and Mummy Town is there, okay?
Thank you so much for your donations. They do a show where they dissect some films and pick them apart, and today is no different. So they've done a little episode for us, kindly, and it's a little sneak preview. Now, you might be wondering, why are we talking about both of these people? Well, rumour has it, there might be a little rough cut about Harry Morel.
No way.
Well,
way.
We'll see it for ourselves, won't we?
Yeah,
Should we have a watch?
Oh, come on, let's have a look.
Oh, go on then. I'm gonna sort of rub my leg a bit.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll have a little look and we'll come back soon. Watch this.
Hello, you're watching the Men Don't Cry charity live stream. They're taking a bit of a break at the moment, so we're here instead for the time being. My name's Andre, and you are?
Louis.
And we do a show called The Rough Cut here on Creative Capital, which is a show basically about reviewing films of all ages and just taking the mick out of them, really. And so while Charlie and Louis are on a break
from each other.
Yes, from
each other.
You didn't hear that from us, though. We want to spend a bit of a time today talking about a TV show this time, rather than a film. And it is a dating show, no less.
Yep.
You may have heard of it. It is ITV's Dinner Date. And the reason we're doing this is because of one man, and one man particularly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi guys. I did. You're right.
Yep.
That's right. It's the obnoxious NASDA winner himself, Harry.
So this is the man who's won a NASDA, Harry. Last year, he went on Dinner Date, and I'm pretty sure it's still up on the ITV Hub now if you want to watch it for yourself, because it's a very interesting episode.
Yep, it's the one that went out on, what was it?
Christmas Eve 2021.
We looked for it so that you don't have to.
But yes, the man himself... He sent us this screenshot, by the way.
Clearly excited to be on the show.
Yeah, he loves it, mate. So yeah, he decided for whatever reason he had in mind to go on Dinner Date himself, and he actually got in, and we're going to just talk about it now.
Yeah,
this is today's date, as you're going to see, and just keep in mind, great director's choice. The action, the really action-heavy, motivated shots that you see going in here, that I think really clearly as they see it describes her personality, apparently.
Today's dinner date is 24-year-old recruitment officer Stevie.
My friends would describe me as really confident, really bubbly, probably very outgoing and funny, although they never really laugh with me, it's normally at me.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
I'm definitely looking for someone who is ambitious, really driven, and someone who's got their life together already. I'm not here to be someone's mum.
Well then.
Okay.
Well, I guess the director was clearly having a laugh at her expense, because the whole time she spent doing her intro, she just had her eyes closed doing yoga.
Well, there was one shot where her eyes were open, although it was so far away. It was so far away, you couldn't tell.
One, though. I would show you all the other potential hopefuls, but unfortunately we don't have time for that. So instead I'll give you a summary, and you'll realise very quickly that we're not really missing out on anything.
Yeah.
I've been single for, I'll say more or less forever, to be honest, because never an official relationship, shall we say.
If I met a girl that wasn't a dog person, I think we'd be rethinking the date. She's got to get along with my dog.
My biggest turn off in a woman is probably she's unmotivated.
A great selection.
Are you having fun here?
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
And in contrast to that, how does the man of the hour get introduced? Playing mini golf, 10 minutes away from here. I'm pretty sure.
I think you mean just regular golf.
There is a mini golf nearby, so I thought that they just went lazy and just he's just literally down the road. Yeah, swinger golf.
Also, if there's one way I would describe Harry, it's not golf player.
No. Well, we'll get onto that in a minute. In terms of that, here is the NASDA award winner himself to explain what he's all about.
I've been single. I think it must be about 3 or 4 months now, something around there. I don't know, I'm just waiting for the right girl to come along. I'm pretty comfortable on my own right now, but you never know if someone comes along, be decent.
Yeah, that's setting the bar low, isn't it?
Well, they literally send someone to his front door.
Yeah, pretty decent, I love a bit of it.
Well, those are all alcohol bottles in his background.
Yes.
Has he drunken all of them?
He might have had a few before they did that take, maybe.
He probably had a few before the girl got there.
Yeah, just to warm himself up a bit. And also, this is his menu as well. So we've got mozzarella arancini with tomato sauce. We've got a pizza cake. We got oh, hang on. Choosing me should be a pizza cake. Right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure that kind of line goes down well with any woman, doesn't it?
Choosing me should be a pizza cake. Oh my god.
Okay, maybe not that.
Okay,
all right, never mind.
I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
never
done.
mind. All right,
I'm
cool.
done.
Yeah, no, that was never mind. All right. Okay, I
dear.
still need to be here.
Yeah, I know we do, but god damn it, who came up with that?
Probably Harry himself. I don't know. I would like to know if they made Harry say that or if that's something.
Oh god.
But the big question of the hour: does she choose our man?
I don't know. I haven't seen the episode.
So, Stevie has picked menu 2 from Harry, menu 3 from Miles.
Congratulations! You did a thing. So at this point, obviously, now that Harry knows that he's being chosen for this, Harry just gets in and gets started.
First to cook for Stevie is media student and part-time quizmaster Harry. That's right.
Whoa!
Quizmaster.
What do you mean quizmaster?
I didn't know that. Apparently, the man's a quizmaster. Apparently, he at this point in time, I don't know if he still does. Apparently, he does pub quizzes for a living.
He gets paid to make quizzes for pubs,
or to do the pub quizzes anyway, to present them. Which
you know what? I can see that. I picture it right now.
Yeah, and it also makes sense as to why it's just as the way things happen has presented every single show here almost on Creative Capital.
Like he's at a bar.
Yeah. Subscribe to our channel, guys, but also donate to the charities involved, please. And I'm sure it's
what does it say in his kitchen?
When in doubt, have a glass of wine. Yeah, do you know what? I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
And I'm sure that's the spirit he follows throughout this.
I think something I look for in a partner definitely is someone who I can have a joke with, who I can crack banter with most of the time, and someone who's a better cook than me, because realistically, I should not be allowed in the kitchen.
What are you doing on dinner
what's he doing on the show?
What are you doing on this show then?
At the end of the day, as long as she likes my food and it doesn't come back up, we're sorted.
Yeah, so pretty low expectations then we got going for the bare minimum.
Yeah, he's expecting himself to fail.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't throw it up.
Yeah.
Just at the bare minimum. Well,
isn't that the goal of every chef, to make sure that their patrons do not throw it up?
That gets thrown up, yeah. So Harry's obviously, he said that he shouldn't be in the kitchen, but I think he should have a bit more faith in himself, There's no way you can mess anything up too badly, man.
The onion hasn't come out the way I thought it would. It was meant to go translucent and it's brown.
Ah,
right. Well, how do you mess up onions?
Talk to Shrek. Well, I'm sure at this point Harry's probably cracking under the pressure as well. So it's time for a drink.
Yeah. Some people would say that £5.50 is too much. They really would. Not me.
Classic.
Yeah, £5.50 is not enough.
He's already on it.
He's already on it.
Well done, South Africa.
Well done to the country of South Africa.
I'm starting to get the feeling that poster in the background was placed there intentionally.
Yeah, no, I think that is the life motto that he lives by this point. After he's drunk the wine, things are going from bad to worse for him now.
It's not awful, it's just won't get off my hands or the counter. This looks like a bowl of mush. What have I done?
Yeah, what have you done?
I'm not going to go any further with that, but I will say, if I can make a pizza, then anybody can make a pizza.
He's under the pressure now. It's all going a bit wrong. Who do you call in times of stress?
Mum, my dough looks like porridge.
I have done that.
You've done that. You've called on your mum for.
Yeah, whenever I need help with the kitchen, I call my mum.
Fair enough. We're at the date now.
Great.
We're at the date. Everything's been set up. It's been prepared. I'm sure Harry can make this amazing.
Should we give it a taste?
Okay.
Oh, I think I smashed it.
What do you think? You smashed it?
I smashed it.
Okay. He smashed it.
Oh, he smashed it.
He smashed it.
Well done.
Done it.
And to add on to the romance as well, they're doing a little activity involving, I'm thinking pizza. And it seems to all be going very well.
Yeah.
You've not really rolled it though, have you?
You don't need a roll, you just got to stretch it.
Do you want some help stretching it out?
Go on.
Okay.
So she said, do you want some help, right? When earlier she said this.
I'm not here to be someone's mum.
So.
And who did you call for help?
Who did you? Mum.
Okay, that looks alright. This is like bread.
Yeah, that's what pizza. It's almost like that's what pizza is.
No, I meant like I thought you were making thin.
So did I.
The dough is a little bit undercooked.
Granted, it is mildly undercooked.
Mildly.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Ouch.
she's not mincing her words.
Yeah.
Now, there was a clip here that I labelled the greatest minute of television to ever be broadcast.
That's setting yourself up to fail.
I know, but I think this might be the clip. Let's have a look.
So have you got any hobbies or anything? What do you like to do in your spare time?
I quite like yoga.
Really? Yeah, yoga. What's your favourite yoga position?
Did you really just ask me that?
I did.
Probably the cobra.
Isn't it like where you got your tush in the air?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'll get better at that. I've been told by multiple people that I have massive cake. Dead serious. I've got bunda.
Taxi! I'm mortified.
Why are you mortified? I mean, I'm just expressing.
Because you just said you've got thunder.
Yeah. I think I've said enough about my tush.
Yeah, I agree.
After that, they started playing "Baby Got Back" by Sir Mix-a-Lot, which I thought was a nice touch.
Okay.
I'm sure with that, you know, Harry did everything he needed to, and it went okay. You know, forget the fact that she just said, "I'm mortified."
Yeah.
I'm sure it all
And the fact
went,
that she criticised his dough.
I'm sure it all went amazingly. So, are they going to have another date? No.
You know what? I will take that any day of the week. Stevie weren't really the girl for me. You know, quite a big age difference. She was lovely, but I am more than happy with my food, my booze, and a good time.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
Harry.
cheers, mate.
I feel that, Harry. Harry tried his luck at dinner date. He got on TV. He's done better than any of us ever could, because, you know, there is that occasion when they say, like, on first dates at the end, "Oh, do you want to apply to be part of it?" And I'm thinking, oh, that could be cool. And then you realise, you know, millions of people would be watching you on TV. So, you know what? Fair play to Harry for doing this.
Yeah, he got further than we would ever do.
Exactly. And, you know, it's something really, because he leaves us also as well with some lovely words of wisdom.
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier that I managed to wrangle my beautiful behind into the topic of conversation. Not only is it a great icebreaker, but it's just something I take pride in.
Put that on the next NASTA award that he wins.
Yeah,
honestly.
stick it right there. Stick it right there.
Having a big bunda is something I take pride in. Have that written on the next thing. But yeah, that was Harry, our own Harry Laurel, star of Peckish Pigeons and a NASTA award winner as well, on Dinner Date. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to hand it over to Charlie and Lou now, because I'm sure they're ready now.
Yep.
But while you're watching, obviously, do remember to keep donating to all the charities involved. And yeah, back to Charlie and Louis.
We are ready. Thank you, boys, for that. That was amazing, wasn't it?
So funny.
I mean, they're a bit harsh on Harry, but I thought they were all right. And
and that show's coming soon.
It is. There is more rough cut goodness where this came from. I mean, I'm really looking forward to that. 30? What's 30 mean?
What does 30 mean?
Louis Turgoose will dance for 30 seconds. Well, this is quite ominous, isn't it?
Our cameraman's back.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
back.
here he is.
He's back.
Yeah.
Go on then. Right, Louis.
Go on, Louis. Right. We are going to do the two-step. Watch you teach us. It was no, get this. This is the Louis Turgoose dance. Look at these hips. Someone got Shakira on the phone, Louis. You are unreal. So what is it? Wrists out, and then we've got the little bump middle, and then the shoulders as well? Yeah, I can do it shoulders, why not? I'm built for this life, yeah. Mate, you paid my 30 quid. Why would it's Louis, I think you paid £30 to see this. I'm going back on Tuesday. I was considering doing $40, but... Oh, wait. Well, £40, you know what 40 gets?
Yeah.
40 gets a little...
It would be the chest.
Charlie's chest.
Right,
I mean, Louis, friend of the show, thank you so much. No. And brilliant work on the rough cut, mate. I look forward to seeing more episodes.
We could have been a lot meaner. Round of applause, Louis.
Yeah, well, I mean...
a lot meaner. Oh, there was a...
We're getting...
There was a £10 by Boogie.
Boogie.
So
that's my dad.
Oh, brilliant.
I reckon.
A bit of dad dance.
Oh, he loves it!
Here we go.
And who's coming on to join us for a bit of dad dancing? I'm
How you feeling it? Ollie, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good. Thanks for having me, lads.
Well, I mean, for the audience at home, this is our flatmate, Ollie. So welcome to the show, Ollie. Welcome to the show, Ollie.
Thank you, boys.
Unreal. So my first question is an obvious one. What's it like living with us?
I think a living hell for all of us.
That might be a bit.
I think the best way to describe our household is just organised chaos, and it's just living with you.
Oh my God!
I was hoping this would happen.
That's gonna hurt. Love you, Charlie. So proud. Oh my. Right.
I don't even have that many chest hairs.
I want to do this, and also I want to say something as well. Before I came here, I got sent on a little journey. Do you want to explain, Louis?
Right. I'll go straight into one and tell you this story. So, our good friend Ollie Edgar spends a lot of his time in West London, near the Chiswick area, due to the location of his lovely girlfriend, Orla. Now, we usually reside in North Greenwich. I'm just getting this ready. We usually reside in North Greenwich, and that's where we film our episodes, in Ravensbourne. Now, Ollie was under the impression that we would be filming in Ravensbourne tonight. Now, tonight, we've been filming in Chiswick. So, Ollie, very kindly, got the train all the way back to North Greenwich, didn't you? Is that right?
Yeah, all the way back there.
So with about half an hour to go to the live show, Ollie gives us a text saying, "Oh, boys, it'll be 2 minutes. I'm at North Greenwich Station." And we go, "What? What do you mean?" So then we go, "Oh, Ollie, mate, you'll never guess what. We're in Chiswick. Sorry, pal." And he has to get the train all the way back to Chiswick.
Yeah,
so
it was a bit of a...
there seems to be a bit of bitterness. So I'm sure you're going to really enjoy this.
There's bitterness that can be resolved very easily here, and I'm just going to put down a little deposit. I'm going to put £5.
£5 in
£5
the pot.
right
£5
here.
in the pot. That's your name on there.
And also, I'm going to donate £20 after I go, and I'm going to do a wax strip on you, Louis, as well. And this is payback.
Brilliant. Oh, brilliant.
This is payback,
Ollie,
for everything that I've been through today.
Ollie, whack that on Charlie's chest. I'm going to put this on myself for you to do after when you leave. So I'm going to have a pre-wax strip waiting for me.
Tell me where, mate.
Get the top out.
On my chest.
Oh my God! Right, Ollie.
Not on my nipple. Not on my nipple.
Not on the nipple.
In between.
No.
In between.
Which way? Which way?
That way. I'm going to go this way.
No, don't go sideways. Go.
There.
Okay, all right, Ollie, we're going to need to see this. This is big stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this is good TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
Free the nip.
I've got a bit on my hand.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, boys.
Look at this.
Boys. This is big.
Who's
I'm sure this is one of the best moments of your life. So I think we do. Do you want to do me first as a little precursor?
I'll do you first.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do me first. Ollie's pretty sadistic. This is a £20 IOU for later in the show. You can see his little smug, little horrible face. He's looking forward to this. So Ollie, I love you so much, mate.
Yeah, sure. I've had that on before.
3, 2.
This is just for everything, Louis. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, that was a proper scream.
That's the most painful one.
Oh my.
That's the best one so
God.
far. That's the best one so far. Can we? Oh, I just touched it. That's grim. That is ridiculous. Look at that.
I enjoyed that.
I'm getting a little track all the way around my
mate, I do love you.
my
Put
leg.
that in the bin for me.
I do love you. Right,
So this
Charlie.
is a
Right.
Get this
okay, that was just the starter. Now we're on to the main course. Let's get the best shot we can. Right, Ollie, come around here.
Yeah, I'm
come around here.
Oh no, I shouldn't want to say that.
Mate.
I love you, Mum.
Mate.
Cheers for this.
Liz, thank you so much. We couldn't do any of this without you.
From the top here.
Wait, let's give it a rub. Make sure it's all nice and.
Is this a fever dream? I feel like this is a fever dream.
Okay,
This is
we're
the best
doing this
dream
on
I've ever had.
We're getting broadcast. I don't know how we've got away with this.
Okay, fine. Just do it, you.
Yeah. All right.
Love you, Mum.
You ready?
Cheers for this.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Mate, you're top. Right. Okay. We've got.
Oh!
Oh my God!
We got it!
Mate, £1,000. This is unreal. You know what, people? This is all worth it. This is all worth it. This is all worth it. Oh my God! Unreal. This is amazing. Why is my leg still rolled up? Right, Charlie, let's get some stuff from you. Oh, Ollie, mate. None of this without you, mate.
Guys, thank you so much.
We can't thank you enough. We're in the heat of this, but
I believe we raised £1,000.
it really makes such a difference. We can't describe enough
Thank you
just
so
how thankful
much.
we are. This when we started this little thing, we wanted 100 views on one YouTube video, and look what we're doing.
I can confirm this. This is true. This was their goal from the start.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was.
And we can't thank you enough. So you get that on you.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue asking Oliver some questions because we might have lost a little bit of sight. Ollie, our friendship, mate, as you can see, means a lot. We've been through quite a bit together, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
So you've been living with us for me, we've been living with us for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And you've seen us sort of grow as a podcast, and how you were there watching the first episode as it was filmed.
I was there, yeah.
You've been to quite a few episodes now.
I've been to half of them. Two.
Oh, there we go. So how have you seen us change in the podcast, and what do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, you guys definitely got a lot more relaxed now. I think you guys. That was the first thing you say after every single podcast is, oh, that one was. We really feel like that one was the best one we've ever done. But you guys have just become so much more relaxed, and your delivery and everything is just so. And I think you guys will admit, in the first one, I know you were both very nervous beforehand. So
you see us think about what episode we're going to do, then plan the episode, then do the episode, then you have to sit with us and edit the episodes.
Yeah, I hear both of you just like, so what are we doing? And I don't know what we're going to do.
and then panic about them going out, and we get quite restless.
Editing, that's
watching myself back.
So Ollie has watched us be the most. I mean, we're probably the most self-critical people in the. Like we watch our episodes back and we cringe so bad. I mean, I'm not going to be watching this back. There's absolutely no way I'm watching this back.
The amount of times I've heard you, especially Charlie, go, look at me in that angle.
I think you called yourself a troll yesterday.
That might have been a bit.
That was a bit harsh. I think that's unfair. But Ollie, mate, honestly, even though you have just waxed us and caused us quite a bit of pain, we could not thank you enough for what you do for us, mate. You are one. We always say you're one of the kindest, most compassionate, caring people we've ever experienced, and no matter what we're putting out, you support us 100%. There's never been one time you've gone, I'm not sure about that, boys. You always give us everything, and you always listen to us and what we're doing. Well, so just thank you, mate, and we're so happy to have you on.
It's all you boys, lads. You boys are doing such a great job with this. I really can't tell you how proud I am of both of you for putting yourselves out there like this, raising £1,000 for these brilliant charities. Is just. I can't tell you how proud I am of both of you, lads.
And you're not only our housemate. You're the captain of Rave AFC Football Club, aren't you?
Don't put that out there. Don't put that out there. He's lying.
You're a massive part of our lives, mate. And football is one of your passions, isn't it?
Yes.
And we always say that doing exercise and getting out of the house is the absolute best way to sort of clear your mind and feel better at that. So 100%. We sat down. I don't know if you know this. We sat down with a personal trainer, Demi, and she's going to teach us a little bit about some coping mechanisms with exercise. So I reckon, do you want to have a watch about that?
Yeah, let's have a little go at the interview.
Let's give it a watch.
Okay. Hello everyone and welcome. We have a very special interview with a very special guest. Why don't you tell us your name and what you do?
Hi, my name's Demi and I'm from Essex. I'm a fitness instructor. I work for a company called Echelon, which is a spinning sort of company, if you like, similar to Peloton. So that's what I do.
So we're going to go straight into it. So how have you used exercise yourself to help your own health?
For me, I suffer with a lot of anxiety and I have suffered with depression. So for me, it's more of a case that exercise helps me not feel so clouded all the time. So if I'm feeling down or I feel a bit anxious, exercise helps me and helps me get into a better mind frame. Just whenever I feel down or I've used exercise for more of my mind, that's what I've done it for, and that's what I will continuously tell people. If they're feeling down or anxious, exercise, walking, running, on the bike, that is definitely the way forward.
So are you a big believer in the statement that exercise does positively affect people's mental health?
100%, yeah, definitely. Like there's so much that you can do when it comes to exercise to actually make you feel better, like whether that's like physically, mentally. Like I know we're talking about mental health right now, but I completely just think that it's a way of being able to just let your thoughts go, like especially if you overthink or, like I said, you've got anxiety. It's definitely helped me. Exercise is the way forward. And
on a physical front as well, like if you're
if you're working out and you're feeling fit and you're in shape, that it helps your confidence and it helps your body image and all that way. Like,
yeah, it helps your like self-esteem as well. If you're struggling, like if you've got quite low self-esteem, and if you're not really confident in yourself, it's definitely a way of making yourself feel confident and throwing yourself and actually meeting people. Like I've been speaking to a lot of people recently that struggle with their mental health, and they want to talk to people, but they can't talk to people. So going to a gym is definitely the best way of communicating, and especially with my job, because you can talk to people, and it's like a very big, close thing to my heart, because mental health is a massive thing. And I think if a lot of people did exercise more, they would feel be in a completely different mind.
I think looking on the social side of it as well, as you were saying, especially when you start going to the gym and that sort of thing, or you join a sports club, it just helps have a big network around you, sort of in terms of your mental health, just having a nice like network of support around you, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. Like if you've got a good support and you can actually talk to people, and that's the great thing with the gym, that you can chat to people, and even if you're not going for that reason, it does become more of a social thing. I mean, it's even like my job. I talk to people like as if they're my friends now. So that's a really good thing. So I'd 100% advise anyone to go to the gym and socialise in that respect.
Yeah, you see like the same sort of faces you get a routine, you become like a regular, and you see each other. And like, from your perspective as a personal trainer, it must be really rewarding to see when you have someone at the start, and how when you're going through your work with them, how they're changing in themselves, and maybe if you can see they're more confident in themselves, or if they're changing mentally through you helping them.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like recently I had a lady actually who's unfortunately her dad passed away, and she said to me, she was like, Demi, thank you for your support. Like it's helped me so much. Obviously not her dad passing, but getting her head in the right space and almost feeling a little bit better within herself, because it does come from within, and it's what you do for yourself to make you feel better.
So if someone was struggling, and say you had a new client who's struggling with their mental health, what is some tips what is some advice you would give them?
My advice would be obviously to join the gym, but like I said, we're kind of going back to maybe people not as confident to go into the gym, because that's another thing, that people who may be shy or have anxiety can't necessarily go into the gym. So it would be a case of maybe joining a community or going for a walk, listening to music, which is a major thing. I don't know if both of you agree, but music's like huge, right? You put a song on and you instantly uplifts your mood. So yeah, that's like my tips. And obviously to eat well as well. Like again, what you put in your body is what obviously comes out. So you eat healthy, you exercise, and it's about having a balance as well. So yeah, my tips would be joining the gym if you're not obviously that anxious and stuff like that, and you are more confident to do that, to kind of throw yourself in the deep end and to meet people and to socialise with people.
Yeah, 100%. What I was going to say, we did a little bit of research before we came on, and so there was a study in America. They studied 1.2 million people, and it found that people who exercise report having 1.5 fewer days of poor mental health a month compared to those who don't exercise. So I was going to ask you, within your field of work, have you been able to see firsthand, specific people, the effect that exercise has on their mental health? Obviously, you already talked about someone that lost their father.
Yeah, I've seen like a lot of people. It's like I know a lot of friends and people come to me and almost want to chat to me. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people go through massive changes. And it's not just, obviously I don't want to come off mental health as much, but it's more about their physical side of it. So yeah, I've seen, loads of people go through it, yeah, and, come out the other side, come out stronger and, almost a different person.
And your work is like in the gym, and you're very like pro people joining the gym, and that's like really important. And before that can happen, sometimes people need to start at home in the very basic settings. And we were wondering if you have any like basic exercises you could recommend to people who even at home they can just do anything they can to sort of start.
Yeah, it would definitely be walking. I've been doing a lot of walking because I've got a dog. putting music on and just going for a walk, because obviously some people can't necessarily afford like gym equipment and maybe they haven't got the space indoors and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely going for a walk, or even logging into, you know, home workouts, if you like, online. There's loads of stuff now like that you can join and that you can do with people, which is good. You've got stuff like, you know, Instagram and stuff like that you can go on and do workouts indoors where you don't necessarily need as much space. But my thing would be take yourself for a walk and put some music on.
Yeah. That's always big for me. We used to have 5 tips to improve their mental health in a very easy way, and one of ours was just go outside for at least 10 minutes every day, just being outdoors and like
being outside and just getting some fresh air and, you know, just getting your body moving, because it's like when you're stuck at, you know, I've got friends that sit at a desk all day and then they instantly just feel, oh, you know, I feel bad. So taking that time out, whether it's 10, 15 minutes, even 20 minutes out of your day, just to have a bit of you time.
Now, this is a question that was maybe shoehorned slightly by Joey. It's maybe slightly off topic, but it's who is your favourite operator at Switch?
Oh my God.
We are.
Hayden?
I don't know a Hayden. I think he's I'm not sure about him.
Do I really have to answer this? It's actually Rui.
Oh, there's none of them. Well, I know that.
No, I'm joking. They're all very equal. They're all very good at their jobs. All right, Joey.
Yeah. Next one.
You personally, obviously, you use exercise a lot, but do you think that you use exercise when you're feeling down? Obviously, you talked about you have anxiety and that sort of thing, but do you think you use that when you're starting to feel down and that sort of thing, and it personally helps you?
Yes, definitely. Like, I can't even go on holiday without having to go for a run, because if I don't go for a run, my mind just feels like, oh my God, and it's not nothing to do with like my weight. It's more about making myself feel good. So I feel like I've done a run, so I instantly feel better. And then I feel like I can, you know, enjoy my day. So yeah, I definitely, like I said, if I feel down, running's more my thing as well, because it's different for me, because I do it as a job and teaching and stuff like that. It's not, I'm helping other people. So for me, I still have to do my own training to make myself feel better. Yeah.
I mean, that leads really nicely on to our next question about endorphins and what the effects are, and just maybe teach us a little bit about that, like how endorphins are going to help people and linked to exercise.
Yeah, well, the endorphins, obviously, as soon as you're exercising, like you instantly, it's like that happy feeling, isn't it? You get that. I mean, I don't know if either of you train, but you get that happy feeling after you've done it, and that is what it's all about. It raises your endorphins and makes you feel, you know, good, and that's why you want to do more exercise and you want to keep going. Obviously, not trying to overtrain too much.
I was also going to say, you know, although it's not important to exercise, can you also inform us on the risk of, you know, too much exercise and what that could possibly lead to? Because obviously we've got body dysmorphia and them sort of issues that do occur when people train so much.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of friends who train so much and they don't see the results because they train so much, because there's a hormone that gets overworked in your body, which it don't make you lose any more weight. It's almost making you either stay the same or actually gain more weight, because you're putting more stress on yourself and your body. And again, going back to that, then you can train too much. Like, it's about having a balance with the exercise. So doing cardio, like running, walking, swimming 3 times a week, and then like putting weights and stuff like that in your workout as well. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people with, people that suffer from like anorexia and stuff like that. And I've also been banned from the gyms because they've been there sort of like morning and night. So a girl who I was quite friendly with, she used to go there like religiously. And in the end, because she got so thin, a manager actually said, like, you know, you can't come to the gym. So she had to take a break for I think it was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because people get so obsessed with it. And it's because it makes you feel so good. It's like anything, because it makes you feel so good, you want to do more of it. But again, there is that problem. There is that eating disorder with it and not taking it too far. Or it's about that balance, about having that balance and using exercise for your mental health and to stay in shape the right way rather than taking it to the extreme.
Well, no, thank you so much for that. And we always like try each our guests. We want to ask like one last question before they go. And if you could like depart with any sort of last words of wisdom on our guests, what would that sort of be for helping them?
Keep positive, don't give up, and whenever life gets you down, turn to the gym.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And that concludes the interview. So thank you very much, Demi. And we're going to go back to the studio now. So we'll see you guys there.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Virtual, Louis and Charlie. And thank you so much, Demi. You are an absolute angel. And that's so insightful, like what she was on about, like, you know, how her advice, her tips, getting exercise, going out. I mean, we always say exactly the same thing, but it was really nice to hear from her and hear a professional opinion. Yeah. I think that's what we always want. Now, I've heard that we might have a slight backlog in donations, Charles.
Which is mental because we've just reached £1,000.
I know.
And apparently there's still a couple more donations to come in.
So we've had it in our ears from lovely Leah, who you met earlier, that we might be having to do a couple things in the next sort of 5 minutes or so because there's been so many people. I mean, we can't thank you guys enough. And just please leave our legs alone because I've got a ring around my left leg and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'll take dance breaks at this point because I can't do anymore.
Yeah. Speaking of dance breaks, I've heard that's what's on the backlog, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? In a way, I'm sort of happy. I'm actually happy that it's not waxing my legs anymore because my legs can't take it. My legs are shaking.
Yeah.
My legs are like this, like that, wobbling like that. Like my chest hurts so much. You know what? It doesn't even hurt. I just can't feel it.
It's numb.
It's gone completely numb.
Yeah, the ring around my leg is feeling quite sore, and I feel a bit sorry for myself, if I'm honest.
Yeah, 100%.
But any more shirt writing? More than up for that. That's amazing. And here we have it. Charlie, oh mate,
Charlie
that's
Morel,
my brother, that's my big brother. You would have heard a lot about him on the masculinity episode.
He's donated £10.
He's saying, Groove is in the heart. Now that is my mother's favourite song. Every single time we get in the car, Groove is in the heart.
Oh, okay, and we've got
another one.
Erica.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you for the £10.
And Erica's saying 2 love hearts. Well, I mean, Erica.
Love hearts
from
back
us
to you.
Yeah.
Love hearts back to you, Erica. 100%. Is that all
we've got? 30 seconds from Tom Perry. Tom Perry.
He's the guy that you saw in the video. He's a Men's Mind Project leader. Thank you so much for raising money for the Men's Mind Project and YoungMinds. Every penny counts in the fight for better mental health. 100%.
And that's what it's all about.
And what could lead us on better than that?
Then a bit of a boogie. Now,
ready?
Here we go. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen the show In-Betweeners. Now, the boys in the In-Betweeners like a little certain dance move like this. Okay.
Concentration.
One, another one, and then we're going to go into the face one. Ready?
And the other one. And the arms. Oh, we've done the wrong way.
Oh,
no.
No surprise, really.
So out of tune.
I would do the little.
And a little known fact for you all. I used to dance.
Every single week, this man would go and compete as a little bit of Michael Jackson. Give us a bit of Michael Jackson, Charles.
I can dance.
Give a little. We don't represent Michael Jackson in the show.
We like his music, but we don't agree with his antics. Anyway, let's move away from that.
Have a little one of these, Charlie. Have a little one of these.
Stop it.
Pass it on. And back.
And back.
Oh, and a little bit of robot.
Cheers, guys, for that.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm so tired of dancing. I'm so tired of dancing.
We burnt it, mate. We burnt it.
It's a weird mix. Like, I'm happy that we've raised this amount of money, but my legs hurt, I'm hairless, I'm tired, my knees hurt from dancing.
I feel like a baby.
That's how old I am.
I feel like a baby.
Yeah, it's just like a mixture of emotions I don't know how to feel.
Yeah. I mean, what it's all for, I mean, having those donations from those people, it means...
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Tyler again.
What's Tyler saying? I'll get his name on there.
We've already wrote his name on there.
I'll get him another one.
Yes,
What's he
Louis,
saying?
I meant Scott Brown, not Roy King. Someone please shave Hayden's head.
You know what? I'll write Scott Brown's name on it, seeing as you've already got yours on there.
Hayden is our social media manager. He's helping us with the graphics today as well. So, and another donation, Tom McGrath. Hello, Tom.
Up to
Hello,
Tom.
lad. Hello, lad. Love you guys. Tom, we absolutely love you too, mate.
Unreal.
What a legend. Tom, do you know what? I want to talk about Tom McGrath.
Go for it.
Tom McGrath is an absolute... Tom, we love you, brother. He's an absolute legend in our uni accommodation. Probably the biggest party animal I've ever met.
Oh, my God.
He was an absolute nutter, wasn't he? So,
Unreal.
So thanks for donating, Tom.
He absolutely loved it.
He did love it. He's probably the biggest.
Some of
party
the
animal
antics he used to get up to were probably not best for the live stream.
We cannot talk about the antics. Tom, don't
he's
worry, mate.
he's very much appreciated amongst us, and thank you so much, Tom. We really do appreciate it.
I've got another one.
Arthur, is it Arthur? Is it Arthur? Is it? Hi, Charlie.
Oh, this is my little brother. Hi, Charlie. Love you. You and George are the best brothers ever. Oh, mate.
What a hero. We'll get him right
front. This late.
We'll get him right front and centre. How about that?
Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. I love you too. I miss you, and I miss George, and I miss Mum, and I'll be home soon. Thank you for giving me £5. Much appreciated.
I've never met you, mate, but you're a top guy. I've heard so much about you, and I cannot wait to meet you, mate.
Yeah, well, Arthur, you're going to come up and party with us, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Arthur's going to come up and party with us soon. So
let's give him a little love heart as well.
That's just bought you a London trip, Arthur.
There we go.
We'll take you
there we go. We'll take out spoons. I mean, what?
Brilliant.
Unreal. Thank you so much to everybody so far. Look at the names. Should you have a little look at that? I mean,
we got something to
the amazing people who watch us. It is a bit overwhelming sometimes when you see stuff like this, like just the amount of support we've had from you people. Like we said thank you a million times already in this live stream, but just thank you. Like we still can't believe that you lot want to listen to us. Melanie.
That is my mum.
Right, well you can see a hand in the corner.
I am coming
This is a great cause. Now this is our floor manager Celeste, and I wonder who she wants to do it on.
Definitely on you.
Unreal. Right, Celeste.
You have caused me
this seems very
too much mental abuse,
Paul and
too
Tracy,
much bullying.
Right, I'm not doing both. One has to go on Charlie. You can do both of us. So we've had two donations.
No, it's got to be you.
We've had two donations. That's one each.
That's one each. Got to do one each.
So proud of your work. Thank you so much. All right.
Let me put it on.
All right,
so Celeste. Going on me?
Yeah, of course it is. I'm not doing both of them.
Yeah.
There's two donations.
No, I want both of them to go on you.
No, that's not happening.
Right, you got to do my arm.
Get your leg up.
No, you got to do my arm. I don't have any more room left on my leg. I don't have any hair left. Yeah.
All right.
I'm being told it hurts more. I know it hurts more on my arm. I don't have any hair left on my legs. I'm not as hairy as Louis.
I'm putting it off of both of you.
That's my problem.
That was just a stupid mistake.
Do you want a little...
Stupid.
You stupid boy.
You stupid boy. Oh, this is just great.
There's my one.
Who shines it on first?
Why are you being all gentle? Why are you being all gentle?
Fine, you want it a bit?
Right, let's go. You do my one, do Charlie's.
I'll do your one first.
No.
Okay.
Ready? Be nice. 1, 2, 3.
2, 1.
Oh, that was
so good.
Oh my god.
It never gets better.
So good.
It never gets better.
Look at that.
Go to Charlie.
Okay, ready?
Oh no, it's gone. You never see it.
3.
Oh.
Oh my god! I've got quite a bit of carnage off of there. It's like a Lion King. Oh, thank you for that. That felt so much better for my life. Oh, great cause. Carry on. You're doing well.
Thank you so much, Celeste. I really appreciate that.
I think
I've lost my way a bit.
I don't really know what to say.
Oh my god, and that's not good for a live stream, is it? I mean, where this money's going to, thank you again for everybody. Those two donations will make serious change. Like we said, for the Men's Mind Project, £20 to run a group for one night. You just bought 2 nights worth of group work. You guys can really make some change. For 2 nights in a week, that's amazing. And it can deliver talks to schools and colleges. That's 2 talks. You're making tangible change in the community, and we really couldn't help you. And I'm really trying to keep my composure. This man's lost a bit of his.
I'm gone, mate.
He's absolutely
I don't know where we are in the show anymore.
Where even are we in Chiswick still?
I don't know where we are.
I'm in a world of pain. But once again, thank you so much. I mean, Arthur, that on the shirt just means just as much, you know. I mean, we really do appreciate it. But
I'm in so much pain.
I think we've got something to show you.
Have we got any grand total?
Well, we might do. Should we have a little look?
Yeah, fine. Let's have a look.
Do you want a little drum roll? Celeste, you caused us enough pain. Let's have a little drum roll from you.
I'm not doing. Yeah, Celeste is going to do it.
Yeah, you have to take my place. Ready? 3. Oh, here it is. It's rising. You can see it. Go.
It's going.
Charlie looks really, really upset. Oh my God, it's over there.
Oh! Brilliant.
Amazing.
How have we got up that quickly? I mean,
wow. You lot are really enjoying us
that genuinely stopped hurting then for a bit. Now it's gone back to hurting, but that's crazy,
You must
guys.
love watching us be in pain. I mean, that's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. I mean...
And we have a new donation goal now.
We do. We have
a new donation goal, okay.
Guys, we started this. You might not have seen this, but we started this with the goal of reaching, what was it, £200? £150? £150 is where we started this. We would have been absolutely buzzing with that. We always said that. Look at where we are, guys. With your help, we've beat that by £1,000. How crazy is that, Charlie,
That
mate?
is mental, mate. Honestly,
How
it's
mad
crazy.
is that?
And it genuinely is taking a bit of the pain away. Thank you guys so much. It's unreal.
I mean, it's been quite a journey from our first episode to here, mate, hasn't it?
I think we've definitely progressed in multiple ways.
We've had a lot of little funny clips along the way, though, haven't we? We've seen a dead dog story. We've seen you become the mystery man. Me talk about my brother.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's only right that we remind the viewers at home what we've been up to over the past 4 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a look at our best.
Let's have a look at Men Don't Cry Season 1's best bits.
Let's go.
We touched on my pet dying, but your dog sadly died.
It did.
Right.
Oh, we're smiling.
Right.
It's not funny. No. Right, it's not funny.
Right, okay, no, it's
But
not
the
funny.
story will
It's not
explain
funny.
why we're smiling.
So my lovely mother dropped me off to uni for the new house, and we were all in the front. I was the last one in the kitchen, and we were all there. And my mum is just the kindest soul. She wants everyone to feel comfortable. That's all she was doing. And she was making very polite conversation with you.
She was, yeah.
And so she was saying, "Oh, do you have any pets?" Well, our flatmates are Ollie and James, so you might hear us reference them. So she was like, "Oh, do you have any pets, Ollie? Do you have any pets, James?" And they were telling us about it. She went, "Oh, Charlie, do you have any pets?" And we are big fans of Ricky Gervais. You'll probably hear us talk about him quite a lot. I'm surprised we haven't brought him up already, but his character David Brent is one of our favourite things, and a lot of our comedy is based off of him, as lots of people our age is. And Charlie's initial response to my very innocent mum was like, "Yeah, I did have a dog, jumped out the window and killed itself." That was it. Deadpan silence. My mum, so Charlie said that, straight-faced. My mum's gone, oh right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad, I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
As every human would. Me, being an awful person.
Yeah, not just you.
No, and several others in the room. I turned around in the moment and just started violently shaking because how funny I found it that you put my mum in that position unknowingly, but it was so funny.
Do you know what? It's just the way I talk about things sometimes.
Yeah. But that's why I love you, Charlie, because the way you say things and your reactions to things are brilliant. And in that moment, he couldn't have put it any more perfectly.
Well,
my dog jumped out the window and killed itself. And that's the story, if you had to write it down in one sentence. But my mum had no way of coping with that because she only met you once before.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I did at the end just preface that it didn't actually die then. It fucked its back legs up. And then,
by the way, Nicola.
By the way, I absolutely love my dog and actually really miss her. So but we're trying to laugh about it.
Yeah, you got to.
You have.
That's
so
important.
He jumped out the window, fucked his legs up, and a couple months later, we had to put it down. And I think that didn't really help. But and we've just been talking about this story because it's just
it comes up a lot. Surprisingly,
it's great. But it just shows that, like, no matter how sad a situation is,
there's always humour, isn't there?
There's always humour to be found.
You've got to find it.
It sort of shaped the person you are
massively,
and in a positive
genuinely,
way as well.
All of my interests up until the age of about 16 were my brother.
But there's nothing wrong with that because I don't want people to get the idea that that's wrong in a way because between the ages of about 16 and 21, I don't know if it's the same for women, but certainly as blokes, you're trying to figure out who you are. What are you interested in?
You have your base layer, right? So when you get to 16, you have like, oh, well, you know sort of what you like and you know what things that you're into and all that sort of side. And you might know what A-levels you want to do and all that sort of shit. But like, then you get to grow into the man that you're going to become.
Yeah.
And that's where he's sort of taken his foot off the gas and gone, you go do that for yourself, but I've given you all the sort of things that I like.
Yeah.
and he's not forced me to do anything. Like, I know my dad would be like, oh, I really want you to be a Leeds fan, but my big brother was an Arsenal fan, so of course, like, I just followed him. I did everything he wanted, like he did.
If there was a girl and I felt like she was a bit mysterious, I'd sort of do that as well. So I'd be
Give her
like,
a little pout.
No, so I'd be like, that's horrific. That's horrific. So I'd be like, you know, I'm going out, and they'd be like, where? And I'd be like, I can't talk about it. Like, I'm not allowed to talk about it. You know, it's a secret. And they'd be like, oh, that's mysterious. And I'd be like,
I can't
bang.
tell you.
Do we think grief has an ending? And I think my thing has always been grieving. The grieving process never really ends, and grief is something that you carry around with you for the rest of your life. You just learn how to live with it, which I think anyone that's been through grief can understand and can relate to. And I feel as though it's the same with depression.
Yeah.
And that's how we started talking about that. And my friend, I think, disagreed slightly and thought that, or thinks that there can be an end to depression, and you can almost, if it was a physical thing, it could be like let's say a cut on your finger, and you can heal it and there'll be no scar. Whereas I look at depression as a big open cut on your hand, and you can heal that, but there'll always be that scar there, and that scar can always reopen. And I think that's a good metaphor for my view on what depression is.
Yeah. I mean, mate, it's absolute quality. Some of them are funny, some of them are not, but there you go. Well, there's a nice mix. The one about the mystery man gets me every single time. It still gets me. And
I think a few thousand people have watched me.
Oh my God, just make a tit of yourself. I love it. Awful. Now, not only have we seen us develop like emotionally, but we've also seen us develop sort of physically. We started episode 1 with, I started episode 1. We wrote notes when we were first editing it, and my main note was chin strap. Now, my facial hair is less for tonight, but I'm never going back to that. I think
we'll leave the chin strap well alone.
Yeah. Now, throughout the process of these podcasts, my life has changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, slightly.
So in episode 1 and 2, I remember talking in episode 2 about how I really want a girlfriend. Now, we talked, everyone else has got a girlfriend, Louise is the one who's alone. Oh, you used to call me sad and lonely, brilliant. Now, by the time we recorded episode 3, my life had changed a bit, hadn't it?
It had, because
I met a lovely lady by the name of Mrs. Maisie Laverne. Round of applause. Maisie's on the pod. Maisie's on the pod. Lovely. Oh no, I messed up.
Friend of the show. Friend of the
show.
And big fan.
Big fan.
How you feeling, Maisie?
I'm good. I'm alright. I've never actually been in front of a camera before, so I'm sort of panicking a little bit. I'm not a natural like you guys, so I'm sort of sitting there like, how do I say?
Wow,
not
from the best. So, Maisie, how have you been enjoying the live stream so far? You've been watching in the green room, haven't you?
I've been sitting there laughing my head off. It's been so funny, especially with James when he put in the first £20. No. That was so funny.
Literally within like 2 minutes, I had my legs waxed. Now, I know you. This would never change the way you look at me, but this has recently come into my life, Maisie.
How are you going to deal with that? It's not very...
Look at that. Look at that on the big screen.
That's not nice, is it?
Look at the calves, though. There we go.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Is it too late to stay friends?
Well, you does say friend of the show. Does say friend of the show.
We were just friends.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's been a great night so far.
It has. Well done, you guy got £1,000. That's insane.
Yeah. Mad, isn't it? It is mad. It is mad. We couldn't be happier. I mean, what does YoungMinds mean to you?
It means a lot. I think, there isn't actually that has been put in place much for young people, especially when I was younger. I felt like, there wasn't much that we were able to open up about and talk about, and there's so many issues that you don't actually realise that other people have, and the same thoughts and the same sort of mindset, and going into a dark place. It's amazing to be able to have this sort of thing where, and raising money for this is just so good for young people.
Yeah, I mean we've really enjoyed it so far, even though our legs have been torn to pieces. You sort of went into a bit of a trance at one point after the chest wax and the arm.
Your face every time is amazing. That's what makes me laugh. Your face going.
I feel like
I just sort of scream. I have a little. What is this? You're joking.
Andre's dad. Great cause, great work, guys. Well, okay.
I understand where Andre gets his dark side from.
While we do this, who's doing what? Is Maisie doing this to you? It's got to happen, isn't it? Yeah.
You can see it in her eyes.
But while I'm warming this up, Maisie's got. Well, you've got a little. Sorry, I don't know where I am. I actually don't know where I am.
You've got some bits prepared for us, haven't you?
Yeah. So I've got some male myths. Sort of like the things that girls always hear about guys.
Yeah.
And I think like a while back we actually had this conversation. I was asking you guys things, and then you were saying no, that's not actually true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a few myths.
I mean, myths about men is coming up right after you wax my leg.
Come on, let's get this over and done with first, and then we'll do this.
Oh, look at that! I don't even want to look. That's so sadistic.
Where am I doing it? Have you got any hair left?
Oh, don't put your finger on it. Careful.
Oh no.
Oh, waxy finger. Where do you want to put it? Where do you want to put it? I'm keeping it. I want a ring all the way around my leg.
Okay.
So look, you can see where it's going. I've not got much to go. I've got about this much left.
There's a juicy bit there as well.
Yeah. Well, I'd say put it right here. Put it right here.
Here?
Yeah.
No, is that the right way? Is it? No, it's that way.
Down, yeah. So just in line with that bit.
Okay. Right.
Don't leave a gap,
I'm trying.
This is great content. Let's lift the leg up as well. Maybe if you can hold his leg while you do it as well, just support him through this process.
Okay. Ooh, that gives me a little bit of cramp. That's nice.
Well, this is great, isn't it?
You cried when you did a paw strip.
That was nasty. At least this one's quick.
Alright, okay.
Right, let's do it. Let's get it done.
Hold my hand. Hold my hand through this.
Happy brother.
Slowly?
No, don't do it slowly. Do it as quick as you can.
Quick.
Okay. 3, 2.
Oh, it never gets easier. Oh, it never gets easier.
Brilliant.
It never gets easier.
Right. Let's go.
Put that in the bin and let's go to these myths.
Come on.
Oh my god. Oh, what is it now? Paul.
Oh, it's a £10 donation, Maisie. That means you've got.
Thank you so much, Paul. Great work, guys. Just watch your live stream. Exercise does help. Keep up the good work. Dancing to exercise.
Oh my god, no, what?
Oh, Maisie. Give it. Oh, it's an iPad dance. Oh my god, give me a little 12. My legs inside. Give me a 12. We're equal on this. Oh my god, Maisie, you absolutely ruined my leg. Give us a little two-step.
Great.
Oh my god, and Charlie's dancing on his own because that's how it works. Oh my god, my leg's in so much pain.
Let's do this quick fire miss by when, shall we?
Okay.
It's going to have to be quick fire.
You're going to have to really smash it through because I've not got much left in my tank, if I'm honest.
Okay, first one, men aren't self-conscious.
Lie. Let's hit that straight off the bat.
That is a myth, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking to two very, very self-conscious guys, I'd say.
Yeah.
And what, like compared to women? I don't know.
You know when you go on a night out and you go clubbing, like, say when like me and my flatmate Emma, we go out clubbing.
Yeah.
Sometimes like if we don't like how our makeup's done or how our, like hair's done, like we get really self-conscious or like everything has to be perfect. Like, do you have the same thing?
Absolutely. I mean, like, maybe not with like, I don't know, if my hair's a bit out of place, I'm not too bothered. Mine's more about like necessarily how my outfit looks on me or like, I don't know, mine's more like maybe what I'm doing in the night rather than necessarily exactly how I look. I feel like we're quite lucky as guys that most of the time we can go to a club in just like jeans and a t-shirt and that's 100%. Completely acceptable. Yeah. But yeah, men get really insecure about all sorts of things. I don't think there's any difference in that, you know what I mean? What do you think?
Yeah, no, 100%. No, I think that's a complete myth.
Yeah,
really?
Absolutely.
Let's go on to the next one.
I just thought guys don't care, like.
No, we care very much, and well, that's that myth. Don't talk about it. Yeah, that's that myth squashed.
Okay.
Next one.
That's a myth.
That's a good.
Men
That's a good start.
love to fight, and I'm not talking about like play fighting. I'm talking like actual like fight.
Right, I can talk about this one. I think there's some men out there that go looking for fights.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely. I think there is, but I don't necessarily think it's getting into a fight. But there is an adrenaline you get after a fight. And I got myself into a physical altercation in London, where I got into a fight, and honestly, it was almost like a jump in, and obviously it was horrible, the fight. Yeah. But afterwards, you do get this rush of adrenaline, and it does just make you. It's not a good feeling, not a bad feeling. It's just this rush of aggression, adrenaline, loads of emotion. So I wouldn't say men enjoy fighting. I would just say that after a fight, you do get that rush of, oh my God, that was crazy.
I don't like fighting.
Yeah.
No. I like play fighting with you. Yeah. We do a lot of that, a lot of just sort of stupid fighting. But we, Yeah, I don't think we like fighting. I don't think that's what it is. So I'd say, on the whole, what do you reckon? Myth?
That's a myth. That's a myth. I'd say it's a myth. Yeah.
I'd say that's a myth.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say we're adding that to the myth pile. So so far,
both myths.
Maisie, that's 2 myths.
Okay.
2 myths
Let's
for
look
Maisie.
for the third one.
Okay, third one. This one's like a locker room talk. So if a friend says something that is sexist, like homophobic, or like in a group setting, would you tell them to stop, and like have you ever? Like, do you find it hard to?
Well, I've got a little story, I guess.
Go on then.
So I'm not, like, as you know, I'm not really aggressive at all. I find it really hard to become aggressive. And the only time I am aggressive is on a football pitch. I mean, I get really wound up, I argue with the ref, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the only time I've ever been in some sort of confrontation on a football pitch properly was when I was captain and one of my players was a defender, and someone in the opposition was just being rude to them and used a homophobic slur. And that's the only time I've ever like snapped into aggression and got in their face.
That was horrible.
And I think we reported them, we did all the right thing, and nothing ever happened, nothing like physical ever happened in the end. But yeah, you have to call it out.
Yeah.
And I think calling your mates out is the most important thing you can do.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like, there are times where you feel like, oh, you're my mate and I really like you, and I really hate that you're doing this.
Yeah.
But
100%. Yeah, I agree.
if you call them out, then that's all you can do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I reckon we're putting that in the myth.
Myth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we do call them out, I'd say. Yeah. Well, we do anyways.
Unfortunately, that's all we have time for. But if you guys would like to see, I thought it was a really good segment. If you guys would like to see this, maybe we can get Maisie on the podcast.
I think that could be.
And we could do a little segment. Would you be up for that?
Myths with Maisie.
Myths with Maisie.
There we go.
Perfect. There we go. Branded by herself.
Unreal.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Maisie. We're now going to go back to the bake sale, and we're going to see who won. Was it me? Was it Louis?
Was it the uber competitive weirdo? You saw us there. You donated £10 to Charlie. What was that about?
And?
Unreal. So I think we should go have a look. Don't you?
Yeah. Let's have a look at who won, and we'll see you back in the studio in a sec.
Bye.
3, 2, 1, go. Right, we're off. We're on the hunt for some buyers. I've enlisted the help of Harry Lorell.
Let's have some cupcakes.
Hello. Does anyone want to buy some cupcakes for a good cause, for charity? You guys already bought one? Oh, you bought one off Louis. We're in a competition, you see.
I bought one off you.
No, you didn't.
No, I did.
No, you did not.
I did.
Look, you bought one off him.
Fuck.
Oh,
He's already owned this.
Honestly, he's gone round to everyone already. What's the point? Right, come on in.
Does anyone want a cupcake?
Hi.
Hello.
Different person.
What's your name?
Daisy.
Hi, Daisy.
Nice to meet you.
What do you want? You just come up to the table, you've not said anything.
I want a cupcake.
It's a donation, or take one. Take a cupcake. No, just take it. Just take it.
I was hoping for big crowds of people. I don't know if you want to pan the camera around. It's not very busy at the O2 today. Oh dear. Anyone want to buy some cupcakes for charity? This is proper. I mean, it's not looking good, really. Oh, hang on, here's some boys here. Boys. How you doing, James? You all right? Oh, he's got to you already, is he? Oh, he's a fucking... Yeah. He's literally got to everyone. Right, Louis, I've got no market to sell to. He's got everyone to buy one. Cakes for charity! Cupcakes for charity! Any donations are welcome. I don't enjoy this. Raising money for men's mental health. Cupcakes for charity. Right, bus stop was a failure. I think we've got to go back to Ravensbourne because that's going to be our best bet. Come on. Shocking. Huh? $1 million? Huh?
You got $1 million?
$1 million? You're talking about $1 million.
Have you raised $1 million?
Well, nearly. I mean, if you want to donate $1 million, that's up to you.
Keep it up there. What about him in the suit up there? See, he's a good one up there. So you missed
Up there?
him. Yeah, you missed him. His name's Simon. Go
Yeah?
have a word with him.
I'll go have a word with them.
Yeah,
Thanks for the tip. Right, we've just had a tip off from an anonymous source that there's a man up here with a lot of money.
Just so you're aware, in there is Andy Cook, who's the Executive Vice Chancellor.
Nope.
Simon Roberts.
No.
What?
That's scary.
That's who they are.
That's scary. You only live once. Hiya guys, just double checking you didn't want to donate to our charity today. We're raising money for YoungMinds.
I'm afraid your competitors have already been round.
Has he already been? Oh, for goodness sake, Louis.
Got it.
Lovely, thank you. And yeah, if you just let me know. I'm basically in competition with my fellow podcaster, Charlie.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So I'm trying to raise more money than him.
Okay.
He's currently sat on floor 4, so yeah, trying to do what I can.
Deary me. I'm cream crackered. Hello, Louis Morel.
Right.
How have sales been?
Well, Maisie just bought a new one.
I'm knackered.
Done well.
Well, I'm not being funny, mate.
Are you going behind my back?
Genuinely, nearly every single person I've gone up to has said, your mate's already been here. So I don't even really know what else I'm meant to do. I walked to the tube station, someone donated that. I didn't even say cupcake. I walked through the bus station shouting, charitable donations, anyone welcome cupcake? No one.
No, I told you you're a cupcake.
Basically, I'm going to wager a cupcake on a FIFA match. Okay? That's what I'm going to go do. That's what I've resorted to. All right, let's go and do that. I'm here with my friend Sam, and we're going to do a little wager. On the screen, as you can see, there's FIFA. I rate myself quite highly. So basically, what we're going to do is, if I beat Sam, he's got to donate £15, all right? But if Sam wins, I'll give him a cupcake. Maybe 2 cupcakes?
I mean, yeah, surely. 15 quid.
Okay, 2 cupcakes. So we're going to set that up now. 2 cupcakes if you win, and if I win, Sam has to donate 15 quid, all right?
Right, so, Mr. Charlie Towner is over there playing a game of FIFA. I think he's either having a break, I don't know. What he has done, though, very stupidly, is left me with a tray of cupcakes. And when you leave me with a tray of cupcakes, I'm going to sell them. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not allowed to leave 4-4. That's what the rules say, and I'm a man who loves rules. What can I say? But that doesn't mean I can't use 4.
So I think like
it's 2-0 to me. Unfortunately, Sam's departing with his card.
First 2 days, first day I come back.
Here he comes.
Last 5, he's not having
Here
any.
he comes.
Here he is, mate.
Give us a cupcake, mate.
No, you can't.
He's just sold the last 5.
No, I just told the last 5, mate. Should have been quicker. All I do is win.
See, that's the first time I've seen that, VT. And
can we reveal who won?
Well, I think it's a close race. And
please?
Charlie, would you like to reveal the winner?
No.
Why not?
No, I don't want to reveal the winner.
Well, I reckon I won. Now, behind the camera of that lovely VT was a man known to everybody in Creative Capital, a very special man. His name is Mr. Joseph Holsworth. Welcome to the show. Well known as Joey, but we'll call him hello, Sif. The fact about Joey is that every time you say Joey,
hello,
it doesn't come a bit slicker than that.
Just but natural.
Yeah,
but he loves a Red Bull.
1 pint Holsworth as well.
You love a Red Bull. You love a pint. You can only have 1 pint before you're gone.
I see. Thing is, 1 pint Holsworth. I don't know where it's come from because I don't drink pints. I drink. Don't get me wrong.
Whoa! Oh, go on. He looks very happy.
Look at that.
Hello, Joey.
Oh, piss off. I don't actually. To be fair,
that's. That's 20 by Jack Phillips.
Two.
Have more fun.
Joseph. I think your right leg needs a bit of wet.
Can we get to work shoes? Can we get to work?
And there's a third one to Jamie Miller.
These are all our crew members, by the way.
Yeah, have fun, Joey. It looks like you have a forest on your left leg.
Well,
Right.
Joey. The viewers do not lie.
You're being told to be a good sport,
Charles,
Joey.
take one.
I don't have enough hairs on my chest, so
We'll leave the chest alone.
Yeah, you might want to go.
Legs. So, look at that. Oh, look.
Here we go.
Charlie. Lovely jubbly. Let's warm lovely jubbly. That's just a little thing we love to do.
Brilliant.
These are nice and warm.
Glad you came on, Joey.
This is. Yeah, I'm so happy right
the
now.
thing is, this is so unfair. All the other guests have got to wax us.
Yeah.
And we get specific direction.
I mean,
Joey,
yeah.
Joey. I'd like you to lift a trouser leg, please.
Yeah.
Come to the end.
Buy him a drink.
Right, I'll put two on him, you put the other one on.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Where am I putting this leg? Am I just like lifting it up in the air? Or
Can you
like,
hold that one like that, please?
Yeah, please.
Don't put your thumb on it, because you're going to wax your thumb off.
All right. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
I think.
Right, Charlie, you're going to have to use your one.
That's fine. Let's still
This is not nice. This
Here
is
we
not
go.
nice.
Nice, is it?
No, it's not. Why are you doing this to me?
Right, let me put another one on.
Is that the tie, by the way?
Oh, it's very nice. Very
Thanks.
nice tie.
God,
Is there even room for this other one?
Yeah, we'll make room.
Hold on, sorry, give it here, Joey.
I like this. That's the third one. Oh yeah.
And here.
So, hold on. Are you doing it all at once, or are you just? Oh, great.
Three in a row,
All
mate.
at once?
No, three in a row.
Three in a
We
row.
can't do four. How many hands do you think we have?
This is lovely.
Oh,
lovely stuff.
You do have nice
I'm
legs,
enjoying
Joey.
this part of the
thanks.
show.
Thanks for that. I
enjoyed this
appreciate
part of
that.
the
I
show.
really.
Right, do you want to do them?
I'll do these to closer ones. Right, Joey.
No.
Joey.
Kick me in the face.
Do not kick out. You're a very special man to us, Joey.
Yeah. No. Can be
And this is our love for you.
3,
No.
2, 1.
Oh,
that was right. That was
What
right.
was that?
Are
What
you
was that meant to
taking the
be?
mick?
No, seriously. I was
Right, you
prepared
try
for
to
some.
knock us off.
Do it.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, come on.
Oh,
What
you're
is
a
this?
Look
What
at
is
that, and
this?
he's trying to mug us off.
He's
He's
just
trying to
ruined
mug us
the
off for
whole
that.
Look at that.
Mate, you've ruined the dream. You've ruined the dream.
Sorry,
I'm sorry, boys. That was £60 that he
guys.
he's
Sorry.
firmed it
He's
so
done that on
well.
purpose. He's
I
done
mean,
that
thank you for your donation.
No, it's
He's done that on
alright.
purpose.
He's acting the big man. He's in bits. He's in bits.
If you do just put a bit of welly into it, all right?
Because he's northern. It's because he's northern. It's the northern in him. He's tougher than us. We're nice southern boys.
Right. Now we've
Well,
got that out of the
hi
way.
Joey.
Are you right, mate?
How are you, mate? You enjoying the show so far?
I won't lie to you. I am. I bloody love it. I absolutely. So obviously, I'm doing the social media side of things. I'm trying to pick out the best bits of you guys. And just getting to watch you back over and over and over again is amazing. Yeah, I know. As if I don't see you enough. But honestly, the idea of what you two are doing, along with the Creative Capital, is something that has an immense social and political atmosphere around it that stands to create change, stands to create transformations in opinions and thought processes, and it brings it to the forefront. And it's something that I'm incredibly proud of you guys doing. But not only just you two, and don't get me wrong, you are the face of it and you brought this to fruition, but also the people like behind stage, like to put something like this together. We went from doing it in the gallery when we were totally booked the gallery. So I didn't leave the lights on that time though, did I? And we went from that moment there where everyone was all together. It was a bit of a rush, bit of a hectic moment, to now this moment where we've got our head of engineering who set this whole thing up with Gravity Media, and I can't thank Gravity Media enough. And Jack,
you've been amazing. Thank you for having us.
This is the thing, Jack will just jump in, help wherever he can, and then you've got your producer, like Leah Saunders, who's also directing today, and I'm so glad she's directing, because I don't know if she has directed before or what the case is, but it's the calmest ship I've ever been upon. And yeah, she's just great. And it's just the idea that this has all come to fruition. Everyone has sort of come here to send your message out there. It's just, yeah.
And
I'm
that's
really,
been
really
matched
proud.
by the lovely viewers at home, hasn't it? They have been so amazing. And all this work has really paid off. Like, we couldn't be more grateful for everything, all the work that you guys have put. It's happened again. Turgoose behind the camera from deep. Where are you doing?
Do Gangnam.
Do Gangnam.
No.
Can we? It's not even Gangnam Style. We can do it right.
You've got 10 seconds of Gangnam Style. Right, you've got to do.
Wait, it's like that, right?
And then that. And then it was.
There we are.
I hate my life. I hate my life.
We can't do Gangnam Style.
Well, thank you for coming on, mate. Really do appreciate it.
I'll get one. It's
But yeah, that was emotional.
That was lovely.
Yeah, that was lovely. Yeah.
Thank you, Louis Turkish, for that. Aren't you meant to be operating a camera currently? It's funny, isn't it? Well, Joey.
Yeah, hello.
Moving on to what we want to be talking about.
Yeah.
So mental health is obviously at the forefront of our show, and part of what YoungMinds is doing and Men's Mind Project is putting it into school, putting it into younger people, getting it more commonly spoken about. So I know that's something you're really passionate about, isn't it?
Hugely. So back in my younger years, I say that like I'm like dead old. But back when I was a lot younger, I did a lot of political campaigning with the members of Youth Parliament and Lancashire Youth Council for a curriculum for life. Now, curriculum for life covers so many, a broad range of topics that currently are not compulsory in schools. So stuff like financial education, stuff like sex relationship education. There is something in there in schools because in Ofsted, when they go in order to get an outstanding inspection, you have to have some form of PSHE lessons there. Yeah. But the thing is, unlike your history lessons, unlike your geography lessons, there is no standardisation. There is nothing where it's consistent. I know people who've had sex education in year 11 where it has been just very awkward and very sort of, they don't teach you about protection, stuff like that. And all the way where people are getting it in year 8 and year 7 and they're being told about it, it's becoming the norm for them. But because that isn't the norm everywhere, that's why we've got such a wide gap in key areas. And one of those big key areas is mental health. And understanding that talking about how you feel is exactly how we're going to normalise that conversation. And currently, it's not normalised. Currently, right now, young people go through a lot of young people go through periods of their life where they have fake Instagram accounts, stuff like that, and they hide their sort of personal lives from their families. And they find themselves in a lot more dangerous situations. And you find people trying to live an adult life in an adult situation at such a young age, and it's absolutely it's the most horrific things that I sort of see, and I hate that it happens, and I hate that there's something that could change that. Yeah. It's just education. Yeah. If you put that in sooner and you get them talking about it, those limits, knowing how to manage that, because currently what happens is you have people who don't know anything, and next thing you know, it just builds up and builds up and builds up. And then they lose it because where the resources, and that's why you've got people like YoungMinds. Yeah. I looked at YoungMinds' website the other day, and absolutely phenomenal. Like they've got everything there for you. They've got things like from your friend's perspective, from you if you're suffering from it perspective, and that's what needs to be there. But it needs to be in a curriculum, not on a charity website. And I'm so happy that it is there and somebody's producing that. But why is it not on every student's desk? Yeah. The first time you walk into year 7, when you're coming out of key transitional periods, KTPs, are really significant in children's lives. So when you're going from Key Stage 2 to Key Stage 3, when you're going from university off into the real world, those big changes in life can have such an impact on mental health in young people. But if we're not taught how to deal with it, if we're not taught to have that conversation, it can be blown so far out. And that's why you have clogged up services, that's why you have... The whole thing starts from the idea that we need to educate first, and we need to normalise that conversation.
Absolutely. I mean, we've spoken in episode 4, we spoke about the education system and how they need more pastoral support and people who are trained specifically in dealing with young people's mental health. Now, teachers, my mum's does teaching, and she's experienced that sort of thing with young people who need serious help. But these young people are going to their teachers who can amazing job. You know, what you can do is talking and listening, and what they can do is really listen to these kids. But we need people who are trained in dealing with these people and these emotions, and that's what we need to get put into place in schools. I think that's something we really, really want to strive towards, and that's what Men's Mind Project and YoungMinds are doing. And we couldn't be more proud to try and get that initiative going, because ultimately, like you said, it needs to start young, because you can get to a stage in your life where you've got a family, you've got kids, you've got a mortgage, a job to uphold, and you're at a point where you're feeling you're at breaking point. And what we want to do is make sure that no one reaches breaking point. Get the support before you reach breaking point, rather than at breaking point.
Early help and prevention.
Exactly.
That's where the focus needs to be.
Yeah.
But you've got to have people who think it's important enough. And when I say people, I don't mean people watching tonight, because they clearly do. And the people who support these amazing projects. I mean people who are currently in power, and I mean people who hold positions, who have the right to fight. The last legislation or report that was done on the idea of life lessons and life education for young people was in 2021. And do you know what that suggested? Suggested extracurricular. It didn't say mandatory lessons that everyone should get. It said extracurricular. And the thing is, if students that engage with extracurricular activities are less likely to be those that need PSHE and life education lessons, when you have people who suffer from rural isolation because they don't have bus services because they've been cut, or people who, when they are in need of, say, a mental health first aider, because those courses, I was on a mental health first aider course. There were 2 parts to it. I did the first part, came back for the second part. The funding had been cut from central government, and it's just a case of why isn't that important enough to ensure people get it?
Yeah, you're lucky enough to have the education, and some people don't know, and there are some people who hold opinions that we feel as if they were educated at a young age, maybe they'd be a bit more sensitive. And you had an experience recently, didn't you, where you experienced someone who maybe wasn't educated and was quite insensitive. And
tell us about it.
Yeah, let's give us a bit of an insight.
And I want to share it with everyone tonight.
No, I mean, and this is also one of the reasons why I'm incredibly proud of what you've done with Men Don't Cry. And what it was there was a project that we were working on, and one member of the crew put in the chat, sorry, some dickhead has just chucked himself in front of the train. Gonna have to go the long way around. And no one batted an eyelid. The leader of the project said, okay, no worries, just let me know when you get here. I was like, I was like, whoa. Yeah. Let's just come back here. Somebody that day has decided that there is no other option to life, to moving forward, that this is the end of the road for them. But because they've caused you a delay, you've decided to call them a dickhead. Yeah. Where on earth? And they came back with every excuse under the sun, colloquial language and stuff like that. But colloquial language is the idea that the meaning behind what they're saying is more than the original definition of the words because of how they've been. But there is no meaning where you say that in a happy tone, you say that in a sad. There is nothing there that justifies them being called that. And it's just, that was really, really painful to see. Now, you pull them up on it and you say, this ain't right. And they should reflect on it and go, yeah, I get it, But they didn't. And what was worse was that the people around them, the rest of the crew, didn't pull them up on it either. Yeah. And it was allowed to continue. And that was so hard to be around because being around people like you and seeing that happen, seeing what you talk about and that sort of understanding that education of how to sort of approach sensitive situations like that is astounding. But you take it for granted that it's common knowledge, and it's not. And that's why I was incredibly proud of what you do, because I just sent them Men Don't Cry. Yeah. I just sent them a couple of posts.
This is what this is what we've always wanted to do. We want to push conversations, and if we're giving you guys a resource of, you can refer to our videos or make them listen to a podcast. That's what it's all about for us.
Yeah, it's helping people that might not have had experiences with mental health. Obviously, most of you guys are watching probably have, but a lot of people out there haven't had them experiences with mental health, haven't had them experiences with suicide and that sort of thing. And so if we can kind of educate people and give people a perspective of people that have been through it, then it was all worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
I mean, Joey, we want to thank you for everything you've done for us. I mean, this man is a really special person to our productions, to Creative Capital as a whole. He does non-stop work for us. He does not. He is tirelessly working for us. And we push a message, but you push us. And without you, we wouldn't be able to spread our message. So thank you, Joey, for everything you've done for us. We really couldn't do it without you.
Mm-hmm. Probably could, but sure. Yeah, thank you.
and one thing we just. Oh, thank you, Alice.
Oh, Alice,
thank
mate.
you, Alice.
I'll write it down. You carry on talking.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to ask you, Joey, basically. All the love to you, too, super proud. Thank you, Alice. I did read the comments. So basically what I wanted to ask you is that if you want to leave something with people today, thank you, Arthur. If you wanted to leave a message with the people today, what would it be?
If I was to leave people with a message today? No matter whatever it seems to be today, whether it's the first bump in the road or it's the long list in many, I promise you that there is something to get up to tomorrow. Whether that is something that you're not expecting, whether that is just to get up for some tea and toast in the morning because that's what you enjoy. I promise you that waking up tomorrow morning is going to be worth it because the world would be such a different place without you because somebody's got to enjoy that tea and toast. And I hope it's you. And I hope you understand that there's so many different options. And whilst sometimes life can be limiting, and I mean, doctors talk about the shit life syndrome, that makes it incredibly difficult to get out. Somewhere down the road, there's going to be an exit. Somewhere down the road, there's going to be an option out. And I really, really hope you stay along to find it.
100%. Thank you, John.
We really couldn't have put it better ourselves.
Sorry, I just got a donation from my little brother. I just wanted to read it out because obviously this is his own money.
How old is he?
He said, "Hi again." He's 10 years old. "Hi again. Dad would be so proud. This is my pocket money. Love you." And I absolutely love you too, mate. And Dad would be proud, and he'd be proud of you too. So thank you very much, Arthur. Love you loads, mate.
What a guy. I mean, that's the thing. You've been a big brother to him. You've instilled that message in him about being. He's such a good guy for such a young age.
That's all the work of my older brother, mate.
Yeah, well,
that's my older brother.
That's what it's all about.
Legends as well. Both of them. Love you both.
Yeah, exactly. All we can do is try and pass on to the next generation, to the younger people than us. I know we're young, but to the younger people than us, that there is light and at the end of the tunnel, and we can support each other and put out these fires when they are only little problems before it gets to a point where we can't deal with it anymore. And look at that shirt. I mean, let's hold it up. Let's look at that shirt. It's
brilliant.
Look at all these people who have supported us tonight in the fight against getting people talking.
And we have one more.
Jack Phillips. Now Jack Phillips. Let's talk about Jack.
Just very quickly, we'll talk about Jack.
What a man. Get my name on that shirt. Will do, mate. There's a nice little gap for you. Why don't you talk a bit about Jack, guys?
I mean, Jack sorted this out today. He's worked with Gravity Media, whose beautiful studio we're in today, and he set this all up. I brought him some chocolates before the show, and that is nowhere near enough to thank him for what he's done. He's extremely talented, extremely hardworking, and he's the future. And I'm very, very glad to know him, to have worked with him, and to have him as a contact, so maybe I can get a bit of work later down the line. That's what we all want, isn't it? Let's be real. And talking to Jack, all of the crew have been so amazing tonight, and they will continue to be so amazing when we come back for what, Louis?
Oh, mate.
Oh, actually, let's not tell the audience. Let's let them watch this VT, and you can see what's coming up.
Just you have a little gander at this.
All right. See you guys soon.
We've been away for a bit, soaking up a bit of the sun. Yes, we are, and we'll be bringing you 6 brand new episodes. Funny school memories and so much more. So join us for Series 2 of Men Don't Cry.
There you go. Season 2 is coming soon.
Big news.
I mean, we've been teasing it for quite a while.
Yeah, Season 2 is officially coming to Creative Capital in the coming
and it's
few
officially
months.
Underway.
It's happening.
Finally, it's underway,
happening.
Guys.
We've been so excited to tell you guys. I mean, we've got some really, really cool episodes planned, haven't we, Charlie?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
We've got some really cool episodes planned.
Yes, sorry.
It's getting late in the night,
Honestly,
guys. Sorry about that.
It's late in the night.
We've got school, haven't we? We want to talk about school.
We want to talk about school.
We want to talk about love.
Yeah.
We'll talk about mindfulness as well. We've got some
fear, and we will possibly we'll be having a few guests on.
Ooh. Will we?
But no, a few guests will be coming on, and we've got some really exciting topics as you were just talking about. And
here we are.
Another donation.
£10 by who knows? Who is it? Keep on talking.
Sharing fabulous work. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure that's your name. New donation.
Graham and Peter.
Peter wants
Peter wants the name on the shirt.
Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
What about a conga?
A conga? A little conga around the studio. Should we get the floor manager involved as well?
And Grandma Billet has given a donation. Grandma Billet.
Up the Grandma Billet.
Up the Grandma Billet.
So,
brilliant.
Without further ado, I think we've got a little conga on the way. So let's get yourself in the studio.
Floor manager wants to join in.
Get behind Charles. Join the conga. Come and join the conga.
Let's go.
Little leg out. Hey! It really should be doing this on our legs.
No, my knees are completely done for. That's it, I'm done for a few days now.
How long is this? 20 seconds of conga? We stopped before the shout.
30 seconds. This is so worth it. My knees are done. We don't have
I've got a little one of these. Little bit of sprinkler. You've got to start it. You've got to start it. Start over there. No. All the way over. One of them. Oh, it's come to me. It's gone to Charlie. Charlie, send it back.
We're back.
Oh! Thank you for joining us, Celeste. That was magical. Wow. Well, I mean, what a show. What a show we've had so far, right?
Deary me.
And I think I've got a bit better at dancing since the start tonight.
You have actually probably got better, yeah.
Well, you know what? I want to say practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
I am feeling a bit sore though, so I'm not sure how much more dancing I'll be doing after.
I don't think we can do much more. Should we have a look at the total?
It's coming to the end of the night, isn't it?
It is coming to the end.
And yeah, I think it's just about time that we do. Yeah, let's.
Will this be the grand total now?
Will it be the grand total? I think it might be.
I think this will be the grand total, guys. Right? Okay, guys. Is everyone ready for the grand total?
The biggest drum roll of our lives. Okay. Yeah. Everybody in the studio, everybody at home, drum roll along with us. You ready?
Drum roll. Let's see our grand total, shall we?
In 5,
4,
3, 2, 1. Oh, let's see it build up. Keep going with 500.
Keep going, go on.
A grand. Oh my God!
Well done, everyone. Thank you
Unreal.
guys so
Thank you
much.
so much,
Thank you
everybody
guys so
from
much.
everywhere who has donated.
It's been absolutely fantastic.
Look at that. Look at that number.
1,275, baby. We've absolutely smashed it.
Wow.
I couldn't be happier with how this has gone tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Louis, chuck me that, brother.
Chuck us that.
It's a little twist. You ready? Oh, that's really tough. Oh my God.
It's not working. Ladies and gentlemen.
Got there in the end,
well done, everyone. We got there. Thank you guys so much. It's been absolutely fantastic.
This, I genuinely think, has been one of the best nights of my life.
Oh, it's been fantastic. And guys, it couldn't have been without you guys. It's been absolutely brilliant. We've had so much fun. We've raised a stupid amount of money for 2 incredible charities.
Like, it's beyond a joke what you lot do for us. I mean, we couldn't believe it. We're just 2 lads who like talking about our feelings, and look where it's got us. I mean, £1,275. That is crazy. And let's just do a little recap before we head off about what that money's going to do.
Yeah.
So, for Men's Mind Project, they're saying £20 could run one night for a group meeting for people to get some help. £20 of that money. That's amazing. They can deliver talks to schools and colleges all around the country. They can really make an impact in the young people tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. That is 63 sessions, 63 group nights. That is amazing. Think about that. That's one night a week for over a year. Yeah. They've now got to help run things like that.
And just from you guys, that's incredible.
Incredible. They can also help find therapy to help the NHS. I mean, the NHS is under its burden, and that money is going to really help. That's 118 donations across the board tonight. Yeah. And YoungMinds. Let's talk about YoungMinds. I mean, I'm wearing them tonight. I'm so proud to. They've got parent helplines that this money's going to go towards. They can give advice from parents to help their children, because ultimately the children is where it's at. Okay, so if anything we can do to help parents help their children is amazing. There's free 50-minute calls that YoungMinds are doing, and we can help fund that. We can help give the people on the end of the line more training, more hours. They can do this. And their campaign for change secured £79 million to the NHS last year.
Just crazy.
So they're doing amazing things. What we want to say is these 2 charities are doing amazing things in the community, and all we can do is give them this money as a little boost.
Yeah.
And from
also,
us,
we've got to say thank you as well. Sorry, but we've got to say thank you to the guys that also donated before the live streaming started.
Yeah.
These are all their names up here.
Look at that. Before we'd even gone live, look at the names on this.
All these people donated before the live stream went live today, which is absolutely fantastic. And every single one of you've helped so much.
It's so touching to see that, just the support we get. I mean, it really does amaze me sometimes just how much people do care. And when sometimes you don't see the good in people, but this really, really makes you realise that there is good in the world. I mean, 100%. Look at that. Another £10.
Another £10.
Who's that £10 for? Great to see. Keep up the good work, lads. Who was that from?
Do we know who that's from?
That was from Johnny Burton, was it?
Johnny Burton. Thank you, Johnny Burton.
Thank you so much, Johnny.
Brilliant.
I mean, on that lovely note, should we have a little bit of a boogie, mate? Come on then.
Have a bit.
A little bit of a 2-step. Oh my God, I never want to do this ever again. I'm going to do the little robot, because I've not put out the robot yet. I'm just going to keep roboting in the back of the room. He's got more than his 10 seconds.
Lovely stuff.
Look at that.
Right, that's enough now. I've had enough.
Thank you, Johnny. Wow.
What an evening.
What an evening, mate.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just round it off by saying thank you guys so much for everything you've done. It's been absolutely amazing. It's been one of the best nights of my life. Yeah. I couldn't be happier with how it's gone. Yeah. And I just wanted to finish off by reading something out. If that's all right with everyone in the studio and everyone at home, I just wanted to read something out, just to end off this live stream. Sorry, a massive thanks to everyone as well.
Thank you to everyone. I'll say my little thank you and goodbye.
Sorry, you say your thank you, sorry.
This night has changed people's lives, and that's what it's all about. We have to remember this is doing so much good in the community. I personally want to say a massive thank you to you, Charlie, mate. You have been a star for this from start to finish. And to everybody behind the camera, in the studio, in the gallery, in Vision, everyone at Gravity Media, thank you so much for all the amazing efforts you have put in to make this possible and to change people's lives. Everyone at home, you saw that list just then, and the amount of people over the course of tonight that have donated, thank you so much. We really, really would be nothing without you guys. Yep. So that's me, that's my bit done. And also, thank you, and now to pass over to Mr. Charlie Towner.
That's all right, and also just want to say a massive thank you to all the crew, everyone that's here today, Gravity Media, Creative Capital, everyone in the studio, Joel, Louis, our cameraman, Celeste, our floor manager, Leah, our producer, Jack, who organised this whole thing, Joey, who's running shit back there, Hayden, who's doing a great job, Harry's done our graphics, everyone that's helped us out. It's been absolutely incredible today. And just to finish off, if it's okay with everyone, as I was saying earlier, I just wanted to read something out. Now, what I was going to read out, I'll give a very, very small bit of backstory. Me and my mum were on holiday recently. We sat down and we started having a little chat about maybe something that I would want to read out just through her. And she didn't know I was going to read this out today, but I do want to just read this out. And this is just a nice little poem that my mum really, really likes. So I just wanted to read this to you guys at home. And it's all about grief, and it means a lot for me and my mum. So I just wanted to read this out to end it. As for grief, you'll find it comes in waves. When the ship is first wrecked, you're drowning with wreckage all around you. Everything floating around you reminds you of the beauty and the magnificence of the ship that was and is no more. And all you can do is float. You find some piece of the wreckage and you hang on for a while. Maybe it's some physical thing. Maybe it's a happy memory or a photograph. Maybe it's a person who is also floating, and for a while, all you can do is float and stay alive. In the beginning, the waves are 100 feet tall and crash over you without mercy. They come 10 seconds apart and don't even give you time to catch your breath. All you can do is hang on and float. After a while, maybe weeks, maybe months, you'll find the waves are still 100 feet tall, but they come further apart. When they come, they still crash all over you and wipe you out. But in between, you can breathe and you can function. You never know what's going to trigger grief. It might be a song, a picture, a street intersection, the smell of a cup of coffee. It can be just about anything, and the wave comes crashing. But in between waves, there is life. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.
Love you, mate.
Bye-bye.